£540. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to work it out, so I did a little macro thing.
Are we all here?
We are all here.
I believe so.
Apart from Mike.
So we're not all here.
No, but Mike said we'll start with that and then he'll catch up when he finally sorts his life out.
Okay. So, shall we get started then?
Graven, your character can push this man.
Which man?
This man.
That man! I think it'd probably be more rolling that man.
It says lift a weight up to that. You can lift that man up.
Wow. There you go.
If he takes 2 of them, would it be a takeaway? How much does that guy weigh? It can't be 500 pounds.
250 kilos. Yeah.
So 2 of him, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's kilos, not pounds.
Kilos. So it's 540 odd pounds.
Wow. That's quite a lot.
I can't help but feel like I'm just looking at an oversized nutsack. hey, Graham, what do you reckon?
Maybe you are.
But Graham, what do you reckon his name is? One hung low.
Okay, let's move on now.
Dear. He started early today.
From the memer. So do you wanna get going?
Yeah.
Who's going?
Going.
Yeah. Let me just start the stream.
So what's the general
so glad you
synopsis of this evening?
Well, why didn't you ask the organizer?
That's what I was doing.
That would be me. So it's Dobson just told me that there was someone in Bastion Bay who needed some help, but he's going to actually tell us more about it. And as far as I know, there's a reward and there's a bit of an investigation to do.
Oh, I've heard that before. But I'm on board.
Well, let's all agree to the terms before we accept anything.
All right, good idea.
Yeah. And but yeah, that's the gist of it. I don't remember the names or anything, although those are listed somewhere. So
Okay.
but he'll tell us about it.
All right.
And that's about it. So shall we then?
Yes, let's go and speak to Dobson then.
Then let's do that. Where is he? Oh, he's up there.
He's up here.
Where are your noises?
Hello. Is it just me and Graven going, or are the others coming in?
I will be going.
Oh, come on.
Dump.
I'll let you do the talking since you're governor.
Oh, that's right. I am
Does
governor.
Dobson know that yet?
Yeah,
suppose
everybody
we
was
would.
at the town hall meeting.
We had fireworks.
Even the dead people.
That's true. They did make an appearance unknowingly.
Yeah. Hello, Dobson.
Oh, hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm very fine, thank you. And yourself?
Yes, thank you.
I tell you what, though, I lie. Really, I'm not that fine. I'm a bit concerned, really. I mentioned to you early on in the week that I've got a bit of a problem. I was hoping you adventurer folks could help me out with.
Yes, why don't you tell us more?
Well, my friend, trading partner, really, Latricus, he's quite frankly, he's gone missing, and I'm getting a bit to just leave his shop and disappear.
That sounds like bad news. I suppose that's not unusual for him to do that.
No, not at all. He's a consummate professional, always working hard, and it's very odd. I've heard through the grapevine that he's disappeared very recently, mind.
What is his profession? You said he has a shop.
Yes, that's right. Yes, he owns a pawn shop. It's a shop of good reputation in Bastion Bay. Provides all sorts of trinkets and things that I don't carry often.
Oh, PAWN. Got you.
Oh yes, not the marital type. No. Although I'm sure he could help you out if you had the requirement. He's a very resourceful man.
We already have a noodle, but thank you.
Okay, and so you're asking us to help then. I thought it was going to be someone in Bastion Bay that needed help.
Oh, well, it's Latricus, I think. I don't know. I've heard through the metaphorical grapevine that he's gone missing, and being the adventurer types, I assumed you'd want to find him. He's I think he'd I don't know what's happened to him really, but it does concern me.
Okay, and you've noticed he disappeared because you went to his shop and it was empty, or?
Oh no, like I said, I've heard it through the grapevine. I haven't actually been to Bastion Bay myself, actually, since I took young Bron here, but it's quite concerning me. So I thought I'd mention it to you, and if you fancied a little trip out there to see if you could find out any more information, that'd be quite good.
Is there anything you could do to perhaps persuade us to do that? Induce us, mate.
Well, I know that Latricus, if there has something happened to him and you manage to help him in some way, he'd be a very grateful sort, and he's definitely the kind of person who rewards his friends. So getting on his good side, especially for such new travelers like yourselves, would definitely be good, I think.
I see.
Well, I tell you what, as you're doing a favor for me, I've got a couple of health potions here that I could give to you.
Now you're talking.
That would get you on your way, just in case anything happens between here and Bastion Bay. It's not the safest of roads.
So, how many health potions was that? Was that 3 health potions?
Oh no, I've only actually got 2 on me, but you're welcome to have them both.
Well, that would be very useful.
And there's not another potion you've got as well?
Well, I still have this potion of animal handling, but I think that one's going to have to come at a bit of a cost.
If you guys don't mind, I'd love to take one of those, because I'm really, I mean, those feathers don't give too much protection, let's just say.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Has everybody else got a health potion?
My inventory says I've got one, but I'm not sure whether did I use it last time.
Pass. Maybe not. I
don't think I used it in the last session, but the session before, maybe.
I
don't know. Anyway, my inventory says I've got one.
Let's go with that then.
Let's go with that one. So yeah, I've got one already.
I'll make a note. Graven wants to cheat.
Hey. I'm sure I crossed it off if I'd used it.
Actually, Dobson, I have a question for you.
Oh yes.
The day we met, the first time we went together to Bastion Bay, at the entrance to the gates, you slipped some money to the guards so that they would let you in. I'm very curious about how much you would pay them, just so we know exactly what's expected to be paid for such an entrance.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I normally, you have to make sure first off that it's a discreet payment. You don't want them seen to be taking bribes. That wouldn't work well for anyone. But I normally slip them a couple of silver pieces just to, wet the whistle. But I provide them a few more favors every now and then. When my travels and my trading comes across their path.
So there's a long silence from Click, and then he just says, "Woohoo!"
Okay. Yes. Why do you ask? If you, I tell you what, if you get in with the I'm not charging you at all, but you'd have to, get to know the right people.
Well, we have now a letter of invitation, actually, so it won't be a problem anymore. But we've had to go through that once. And...
Oh, I see. And this letter, who's it from?
It's from, let me see, from...
Mariosa.
Yes, Mariosa.
Oh, head honcho herself. Well, you must be impressing. The little adventurers from Flamescar talking to Kappa Mariosa. Very impressive.
She's kind of a bitch.
Well, I wouldn't let her hear you say that.
Oh yeah, Dobson. I heard a rumor that they're all pirates. Is that true?
Yes, go. Bastion Bay is long known for this piracy. I think they're trying to tidy up their ways, but it's difficult for more than some for others.
Hmm. Do you know of a Captain Jassan?
Well, I've heard of him, but I've not had the pleasure of meeting him.
What have you heard about him?
Well, he seems to be. I think he is the captain of the Sea Snake, a very large vessel that often docks in Bastion Bay, and I think he is a left-hand man of Capo Mariosa. I think they are very well interconnected.
That definitely tallies with what we have seen. Thank you.
I see.
So, Latricus's shop. Where would we find that in Bastion Bay? Do you know where it's located? Obviously, you do know where it's located. Could you tell us where?
Yes, of course. Yes, it's if you go down to the Mercantile and take the first left, it's just down the road a little, and it's sort of tucked in down one of the alleys, but it's not too far.
Okay.
It's got a big 3 brass balls out the front. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
that should help. Is he known to take trips out of town to maybe get some materials in the nature?
No. He often sends his assistants for that, or deals with more roaming traders like myself. I mean, every time I've been to Latricus' shop, he's been behind the counter with a smile and a grin, which is why I'm quite concerned that he's not there.
You mentioned assistants. How could we find these people?
Well, they're normally in his shop, stocking shelves and doing errands, that sort of stuff.
Okay. And do you know if he has any kind of enemies?
Well, no. I mean, I'm sure he does, but that's not the kind of thing a man goes raving about,
Understood.
If anyone kills me, it was Mike. Never mind.
So, first, do we want to proceed? That's
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's roll the dice. So, hang on though, because last time we ventured out, didn't we go out without some stuff that would have been useful in Bastion Bay? So this time, should we take things like the boat, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's take the boat.
The note to get in past the doors, definitely.
I have that.
I think we should maybe use a different door because we paid more than a couple of silver last time we were there to get in, and I don't want to be stuck with, well, you gave us more last time. Yeah, well,
We've got a note now, though, haven't we, to get in?
Well, now we have the note, yeah, so we
Your
don't need
name's
to.
not on the door, mate. The bouncers are still going to cause you grief, especially if they know that they can get a couple of gold out of you instead of a 1 or 2 silver from Dobson.
Well, we could try the normal door first, and then if they give us some grief, we'll just try the other one.
Yeah, okay. But I suppose it's also good to get an idea of the different egress and escape points from the town, especially now we know that it's a pirate stronghold. It's lost its shine of being a reputable establishment,
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe we'll look for another way in then.
Well, I mean, only if it takes like less than a minute or 2.
All right.
Okay, I'm not too worried about this, just because they did say last time when they were asking for a bribe, they were saying, well, if you had a letter of invitation, we would let you in, but since you don't.
But now we do. So
the other thing I'd say is we did kind of casually name drop the fact that they were giving out bribes and stuff. Sorry, they were wanting to be receiving of bribes last time, so there might have been a clampdown because Cap and Mariosa might have cracked the whip, as it were.
Okay, let's see. Well, she thought it was funny when we mentioned it.
Yes, but
that could be
there's saving face in front of guests from a strange place, and then there's running the show.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, I might be reading into things way too much. And this is Graham typing on the keyboard, making these things happen because he's like, "Oh, damn, that's a great idea."
Yes.
Cool.
By the way, are we 5?
Mike is going to be along shortly. Don't worry.
Okay, with a new character.
Well, yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Or undead.
Yeah,
I mean, it is coming up to Easter, so
it's gonna be these
Okay.
20.
All right. So,
So,
then,
is there any equipment we need before we head off?
no?
boat.
All right.
Oh, actually,
10-foot poles or.
on the note of the 10-foot pole, Graham,
Hello.
I believe I
10-foot
had business
pole.
with Sagar in the blacksmith for a longsword at the value of 50 gold, correct?
Maybe.
This was a couple of sessions ago now.
Have you asked him?
Why do you think I'm going
Were
there?
you asking me?
Do you still need? Didn't you take my longsword? Because I've got that. I got
I
the magic
do.
one now.
I do have a longsword on my character sheet.
Yeah, you've got one now. I gave you mine because I picked up that magical one
Kick ass, let's rock. Ready.
just before you go and spend 50 gold.
Well, I'm still going to do that because, I mean, I did tell Sagar to make me a sword.
Oh, that's fair enough. No problem.
Besides, custom steel is where it's at, darling. That's
It's got
an
Bron
unvery
written down
Bron
the
thing.
side of it.
That's such an un-Bron thing to say. Bron evaluates the longsword, and he sees that it's a finely made longsword with a lovely leather sheath for it, and it says "bad motherfucker" at the base.
Yeah. It's got bad motherfucker written on it. All right, let's head out then.
All right.
If everybody's ready to go.
I thought you were going to Sagar. What's going on?
Are we going to say go?
I don't know.
Well,
Keep
Alex
up,
just said he
Graham, we're
was.
going.
well, he was, and then I reminded him he's already got a sword, so there's no hurry.
Graham, am I on mute for you or something?
No.
Pardon?
We're
He's
going.
just on
Let's
this
go.
Let's go. Let's go. He's got a sword. He's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Fine. I'm just going to go to the loop before we set off. Griff, have you been to Bastion Bay before?
No.
All right. Whilst I'm gone, somebody explain to him what Bastion Bay is.
All right.
Sounds like a pirate town.
Yeah, it's
Funny you should say that.
actually it's a huge town compared to Flamescar, and it's got a big mercantile with a lot of shops. It's got a harbor with a lot of sharks, and a nice tavern, let's say. And do you know about our adventure about the zombie shark?
No.
Well, basically, when we first got there, we found out they had a zombie shark problem. They keep on attacking, sinking their ships. They keep on killing it. It always comes back. So we said we would take care of it, and we've taken care of it. But there's a good chance it's going to come back. But we found out there's some witches that are the source of the problem, and we know in which caves they are located. So we're going to go hunt them down one of these days.
Okay.
Nice.
But we don't get on with the captain because he tried to throw us in the sea.
Well, he did force us to go underwater to go finish that zombie shark, which we
Yes.
did.
So we don't like him. He's crossed off my Christmas list.
You've been too naughty for Christmas. It's been cancelled.
So come on, let's go see
That's
Captain.
what I tell my kids.
They've been all right. Just you.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so have you caught Griff all up to date?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, so you're gonna head out of Flamescar off to the out to the west or the north, out through the agricultural district, and out past Staker's farm. I presume you're heading this way. You normally do.
Yeah, we'll go the way we normally go.
The well-trodden path at this point.
Did anyone take the ink with them or not?
Oh yeah, should we take the ink?
We did last time.
I think we should, just in case we run into that guy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the ink.
Okay.
It's the ultimate insult, isn't it, really? Mike's died, and we're going to use the ink before he even generates a new character.
Well, it depends on whether we find the guy, though, doesn't it?
Or his new character is a fully tattooed character.
I think Graham
Maybe he is
say
our
that-
fan.
Graham will probably say that's OP out of the gate and say no to it.
All right, so you guys, you head out the north of Flamescar. You head up through the sort of open plains, out to the ruined bell tower, and head northwest and through the trees. you head fairly quickly past the stone circle, and you find yourself not too long after leaving. You know, a good sort of 5-6 hours. You made good progress, and you find yourself outside of Bastion Bay.
Here we are again.
May already be here already. Get it done.
I'm loving
Alright.
the annotations. Who did those?
Which ones?
The red texts.
I did, so because I was fed up of explaining to you where everything was.
Very, very helpful. Thank you.
Okay, who's got the bit of paper then?
I think I have it.
Good man. All right,
Halt! Who goes there? What are you doing, fools? Bastion Bay is closed.
Fools.
Hey guys.
Are these the same guys from last time or new people?
No, they're not. So this time you see a rather large, coloured fella, and a fairly scrawny little kind of dwarf. It's got long blonde hair. That's the one that just said what I said. You can't come in. I got my orders.
We have a letter of invitation from Kappa Mariosa. Let me show it to you. I take the letter out and I actually fly to his level and give him the letter and land back on the floor.
Sort of, he looks at it. You get the impression that he's trying to pretend that he knows how to read, but he does recognize the stamp on the bottom. He says, "Oh right, oh okay, my apologies. Please come right ahead." And he whistles, and the gates go.
Make sure you get the letter back off him there.
Of course, yes. I got the letter back and I say, no excuse needed.
I stare at him as I walk through.
I hope you have a pleasant stay, sir.
Anybody wants to tip? I'm broke.
No, I don't want to tip.
All right.
Graham, I pass him 3 silver pieces as we go past.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, sir. You don't have to do this. No worries. Thank you. This will go to my kids' fund. School funds, you know. Trying to be approachable.
Yep. I turn around and say, what's the situation inside the walls? I mean, is there still discontent, or are people getting happier?
Well, I don't know about discontent, but it's certainly tense up in here, you know, with the having to close the port down because of the shark and
The shark is gone now, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah, well, I don't think the shark's been back recently, but Kappa Mariosa hasn't opened up the port right yet. I think she's waiting for someone to fix some other thing. I don't know, but I don't get told much. You know, I'm just a guard.
That's great. Thanks.
No worries, man. Hey, my name's Latricus. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Latricus. I'm Bron.
Ah, nice. Cool, man. Cool.
Latricus.
It's actually good to make friends with these people, I suppose.
I
I say it very low so they don't hear.
I just glare at him.
Social skills in my D&D? Get out!
I've only got charisma 10. So I just glare at him and I do that thing where that I'm watching you thing with the fingers and the eyes.
He just sort of smiles at you and goes, "Yeah, man, have a great stay. Don't forget to check out the Blue Water Tavern. They got the best ales, man."
Hey, Graham, can we get a D20 dex on the doing his fingers in the eyes watching you thing so he doesn't poke himself in the eye?
Come on.
No, I think he's capable enough.
I've got the hang of that.
Many a year, practice that in front of the
Right.
mirror every night.
Yep.
Start bollock naked.
Shall
Too
we?
much information.
I think we're waiting for Braun and
Yeah, come on in.
Byron to come in.
City. Now, Dobson said it's past the mercantile first left. So I
Alright.
guess it's down here.
Let's
So
head there.
let's make our way
Here.
down here. Do we see a shop with 3 brass balls outside yet?
Yeah. So as you come round the sort of front of the mercantile, you see there's a sort of a fairly large building here. It's got 3 golden balls hanging outside. It also has stood in front of it a rather confused-looking dragonborn fellow who's you can see he's completely scaled. wearing fairly medium armor, a couple of swords hanging off the back. Looks like a fairly cool looking dude. And he seems to just be sort of like stood looking at the front door of the shop, a bit confused.
Whoa, what the hell? I've never seen a Dragonborn before. I've only heard about them.
I think.
Were you asking me a question, or?
It was more of a quiet statement to Graven, who I was next to.
Fair enough.
I say, no, me neither. Don't get too close.
I don't think I have either, but I've heard of them. Shall we say
No,
hello?
not so bad. As long as they've not got hiccups.
And this is definitely the pawn shop, right?
Well, it certainly has 3 large balls.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you approach the shop, you see that it's a fairly large building. It's got barred windows at the front, and it's got a large, what looks like a fairly secure front door. But the front door is actually open, just slightly. Doesn't look particularly locked.
Does the Dragonborn look as though he's just come from inside the shop, or is he?
No, he looks like he's sort of like staring at the front door, wondering. You kind of get the impression. In fact, roll an insight check.
All right.
All of us?
Whoever is wondering.
Good job, me.
All right, so Griff is a bit more au fait with the folk, having studied them a little bit more. He gets the impression that this one's just looking a bit confused, wondering whether or not to go into the shop, or to go somewhere else.
I just address him and say, "Is the shop closed?"
Oh no, I'm just trying to work out where I can get a left-handed screwdriver from.
Oh shit.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
Well, that probably is the right place.
Oh, do you think you can help me find one?
Yeah, we can help you find a left-handed screwdriver. No problem, Governor.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it'll cost you though.
I was going to explain that. Well, everything costs, doesn't it? But I'm sure a enterprising young Dragonborn like this will always have the cash.
Yes.
If
well,
not, always looking, yeah.
I'm sure my crew will pay me back if I find one.
Oh, you've been sent ashore then?
Yes. I work on one of the ships here.
I see. How long have you been working with them?
Oh, nearly 2 years now, I think.
I see. And how long have you been sent? Is this the first time you've been sent out for something like a left-handed screwdriver?
The crew often gets me to go and find things or move things around. I think they trust me to do a good job. They often have me stacking boxes and
things like long stands.
Yes.
Tartan paint.
Elbow grease.
Elbow grease. Wow. They must really trust you then.
Yes. I've been with the crew for several years. We all get on very well.
Yeah.
And who is left-handed in your crew? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, one of the crew stabbed himself in the right hand in a betting game, so he needs a left-handed screwdriver now.
I see. That is problematic.
Mm. So, what's your name, Dragon Man?
My name is Rogar. What's your name?
My name is Graven.
Nice to meet you, Graven.
And you? What brings you here? Why are you? Are you from here, or have you travelled here?
I've been to Bastion Bay several times while I've been with my crew, but I don't know where I'm from originally. I've been wandering the lands since I was very young.
Oh, how odd. So you're a sailor?
Well, I have been for the last few years, yes.
I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I am, but you can call me Click.
Oh. Hello, Click. Nice to meet you. And he sort of tries to do a sound, but he doesn't really do it, and a little bit of smoke just comes out of his mouth.
Yeah. I was going to say Byron Ducks.
Yeah. So, is there anyone in the shop? Have you been inside? inside, or you've just got
Oh,
here?
Not yet. I've just got here. I'm just trying to work out if they'll have what I need. I've been to several shops today, but no one's had a left-handed screwdriver. Only right-handed screwdrivers.
Well, we've heard that the owner is missing, and we've come to investigate.
Oh no.
Perhaps if you help us find him, he'll be able to help you out with the screwdriver.
Well, yes. We don't have anything much to do since none of the ships can leave, so we've all got a lot of free time.
Have you got any useful skills? Do you cast magic or anything?
Oh no, I can't do magic, but
Oh,
well, I've been with.
if Byron just loses interest.
But
He's always
I've
good
worked,
for marshmallows.
I've worked on a ship, and I'm quite good at finding my way around.
Ah. Well, you're welcome to come along with us for now. If you've got nothing better to do.
Yes, I'm always happy to make new friends.
Great.
Well-
All right.
Shall we head inside?
Let's take a look inside. Oh, hang on. First, let's examine the door. See if it's been forced open or whether it's just open just because it's unlocked. Can we do that, Graham?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, roll a investigation check.
Alrighty. Doing well today.
So you can't really tell whether it's been forced open or not. It doesn't seem to have any, particularly large scratches in it or anything. Bron's pretty sure that it's just open rather than forced.
To the door, English works in two ways: open or closed.
In
It's
this
not
case,
locked.
open.
All right. Should we go in? I'll stick my head around the door and call out, "Hello, shop. Anybody here?"
Well, I don't think the person's called shop.
No, but
That-
anybody who
that
works
is
in the
a
shop.
fair guess, though.
Have you gone in at this point, or are you?
Well, I stuck my head around the door and kind of called out, "Hello."
Okay, so you didn't hear anything particularly. Hang on, actually, I can do this. Do 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 do.
Oh, Matt.
Is that the music that's playing in the shop? Then?
So you stick your head through the door, and you can't actually make out anybody kicking around. Nobody answers you when you call.
All right. Seems to be deserted. Let's head in. Have a look.
I don't have control of my token, Graham.
Represent Rogar. Rogar controlled by. Now you should.
Yep, cheers.
HP, AC, and
This is meant to be a shop.
this is a very large shop, much larger than the map makes out. But
Where's
apparently,
all
I
of the
forgot to
stuff?
pick it. This one on these bookshelves and things over here.
Is there a little bell?
Yeah, in fact, there is a little bell on the desk there. So as you walk in, you see there's a fairly large carpet. It's quite a nice shop. It's obviously been well looked after. It's been well maintained. It's fairly large, and there's rows and rows of shelves with all sorts of trinkets and books and all the kind of things you would expect in a typical pawn shop. And as Click rings the bell, you kind of it rings through the shop fairly loud, but you don't seem to get any response.
I call by the usual way you call people who are supposed to be here. No answer.
No.
Okay.
Do we see any signs of a struggle or, anything
from
knocked over, anything
So
broken on
the
the floor?
shop itself, seems to be mostly intact, but it doesn't. It's just it's almost eerily empty. You would expect that there would be, from what Dobson told you about assistants and Latricus always being behind the desk,
Yeah.
you're a bit surprised that there is nobody in the shop.
Okay, can we have a look?
So you do, yeah. So you do see that there is a sort of small door over here.
All right. Is there anything behind the counter, first of all? Any notes or a diary of or any kind of paperwork.
Ledger.
So there's
Yeah.
there's general stacks of paper and stuff, which seem to be kind of receipts for things sold. You see lots of book receipts and just general boring type paperwork. Nothing that really piques your interest.
Okay.
As Byron is not entirely a stranger to walking around empty shops and noting and assisting in their emptying, is there anything that he would notice?
So again, I think you noticed that this shop is it's fairly normal actually. There are lots of different trinkets and things on the shelves which you could certainly sit and look at, but they seem to be fairly well crammed. Some of them are more neat with lines of books and
I'm more thinking of Byron's criminal background here.
So you're looking. So what are you looking for specifically?
Has somebody broken in and has somebody done a job on this place?
Yeah. So certainly roll an investigation check and see what you can.
I think that's a no.
So you can't tell that. In fact, all of you you get the distinct impression that it's almost as if Latricus has just gone missing, rather than the store itself doesn't look like it's been turned over. There's still in fact the till that's on the side actually still has a few copper pieces in. It doesn't look like it's been particularly emptied.
Okay, guys, I reckon what happened is he was doing his shop stuff and he went outside for some reason. Maybe someone came to see him and they carpet bagged him and took him away. That's my theory. Maybe we should go take a look in the basement to make sure he's not down there, like, all tied up and stuff, though.
Yeah, but the assistants would be around, though. Yeah, but I knock at the door since I'm in front of it.
Yeah, you can knock on the door. You don't hear anything particularly.
Okay, I try to open it.
Yep, you can open that. It's just kind of a small wooden door. But as you do, you see in the corner of the room, the small room, a fairly sturdy iron door. It looks really strong, kind of like it would be locked the majority of the time. And it seems suspiciously left open.
Okay.
Where does that lead then? Not outside, presumably down?
So yeah, if you open the door, you can see that it sort of leads down into a basement.
Aha.
Okay.
Should we have a look in there?
Yeah. There are no other doors on this floor, right? These are windows, I assume.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
You can totally go down.
Alright.
I need a wee again, I'm really sorry.
Should we go down go down the steps?
As you go to leave, you kind of notice Rogar's found a screwdriver and he's busy trying it in both hands, and trying to work out whether it's a right-handed or a left-handed screwdriver.
Well, can you use it with your right hand?
Yes, and my left hand. Maybe it's a special two-handed screwdriver.
I think that's it. Maybe take it back to your friends and explain it. But I mean, come along just for the journey. See if we can find.
Yes, we need to find the shopkeeper. I need to pay
Why?
him.
Absolutely.
This is true.
It's too bad Gamma's not here. You would have been able to test that screwdriver right away.
Ah.
Who's Gamma?
Sorry, serious baby bladder today.
It's a construct that lives in our town, Flamescar.
Oh, is that
Okay.
far from here?
Oh, it's just a day's walk.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome to visit
Oh,
if you have the time.
I don't know if my crew will let me go that far inland, but maybe.
Oh, I'm fairly sure they'll let you go.
Okay, so what order are you going to go down these stairs?
I can go down first if you like. Can I? Is
I'll
it
go down
dark?
second.
It's not particularly dark. No, you can just sort of see it leads down into another room.
All right.
Great.
I'll go down first. I don't mind.
Sorry, did we agree it wasn't particularly dark?
No, it's not dark.
Not
Okay.
dark.
But it's underground, right?
It's a basement.
So how's it going to be lit?
Well, so Graven can see that it sort of leads down into another room. It's not. It's like a shop basement rather than a dingy dungeon.
Yeah, but how's it going to be lit?
I'll cast
There might be windows.
Torches and stuff, probably.
I'll cast
Yeah,
a
but-
cantrip.
If
God
this
damn it,
guy's been
Alex, just
gone-
accept it.
If this
No,
guy's
Alex
been
is
gone for a while, then the torches won't be lit. If
Well, I
the guy's
guess we'll...
been gone recently, they will be lit. It's
Well,
like you break into a house and you find a cup of tea on the table and it's warm. There's probably a chance that there's someone still here or will be back very soon, you know? So
All this
Could be magic
porridge.
torches.
I mean,
Three chairs.
he specifically
Yeah.
asked us what order we're going in, so we're definitely going to get attacked.
Yeah, I'll go in the front. I don't mind.
I'm second.
I'm third.
I'm going to go last.
Okay.
Excellent idea.
Hashtag level 1.
Slowly make our way down the stairs,
Okay, so
ready for any nasty surprises.
But Bron, that's a very good point. So we should definitely keep an ear out for anybody coming into the shop, and if somebody does, then we should get back up and say, so that we're not confused for burglars.
right. Can you see anything?
I can see me.
No.
I can see
I
darkness.
can see me, but it's dark.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Can I cast my light cantrip then?
Yes, if you like.
So it is actually dark then.
I can
Hang
only.
on. No, sorry, it's not. Well, it might be, but
I can only see Graven's token, and I think I can also move it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Don't move it. Oh yeah, there is a reason you can move it, but it's not one we should talk about now.
I can't see anything though.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring a torch in here. Hang on.
Oh my god, is Mike a stooge?
Is he a stooge?
Yeah. Is he like an enemy, a plant? Is he not like
No,
a
it's
proper
a
character?
dragon,
Is he
Nana.
basically being an NPC for now? That'd be awesome.
Can you see now, Graven?
No, I can just see me.
Well, you should definitely be able to see the room that you're in.
Nope.
Let's see. What if I do this? Oh, hang on. I know why. Because I need to press this button.
There we go. I can see now.
Right, great. Okay, so you and Bron are currently the only ones in the. Everybody else can't really see. You can move in, and everybody else can come in, but it's not.
All right.
Like, in fact, you're.
What do I see in this little room here? Oh, that's better.
Hang on. Let's just bring you all in.
Is this the borrowers explore the dungeon?
Alone.
Right. Okay. Now we have scales. This is good. Ignore the
All right.
large glowing orb and not on the northern wall because that's not a thing.
All
I
right.
Okay,
didn't
so-
see anything,
So
by the way.
move into the.
So as you look around, you can tell that
Yeah.
Sorry, I see nothing. That's all.
Oh, actually, sorry. You're right. Press that button. You will press.
Ah, now I see. The light was.
No.
Thank you.
Right. Everyone should be able to see now.
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so as you come in, you get the distinct impression that there was a serious scuffle. You see kind of chipped furniture, bloodstains hastily covered by rugs, etc. And you see a strong wooden door at the end of the room here.
All right. Anything else? Any marks on the walls? Any?
You can roll a perception check.
Am I able to tell roughly how many people were involved in the scuffle by the marks? Or no?
You can't quite tell that, but you can see that there are drag marks that lead behind the large wooden door.
Right. Okay.
How fresh is the blood?
It's fairly fresh. It looks more like a scuffle than a killing field.
Okay, but this happened recently.
Yeah, you get the impression that it probably did.
Okay, so this is quite unusual. I mean, do we know how long the guy's been missing? Because it was in the newspaper, was it? I don't know what this grapevine thing was. He said he read it in the grapevine.
No, he heard it on the grapevine, which
Yeah.
might be an English thing that basically means
Yeah,
that
so it's a piece of idiom. It means it's a piece of gossip.
Ah, I see. Okay,
the
good to know.
rumor mill type thing.
Okay, all right.
Although I think Byron explained it much better.
So it's definitely he's been missing a while, at least a few days for the rumor to have spread.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Or, you know, Dobson might be fairly close to the ground. Who knows?
yeah, but, I mean, for him to be noticed missing, it would take at least a day. So this can't really be from him. Maybe from his assistants, or unless he came back.
Well, hang on. Dobson's a trader. They travel from point to point. It might have been that Dobson was visited by someone that is in Bastion Bay earlier, and they said I couldn't find X or Y. So, and Bastion Bay's only what, like half a day's travel away, isn't it, Graham?
It's about 6 hours or so, yeah.
Okay.
All
Quarter
right.
of a day, even easier.
What class is Rogar?
I don't think you're allowed to ask that sort of question.
Judging from his appearance, do I get any clues of the kind of?
He's got a lot of weapons, if I recall.
Does he look like a fighter, or does he look like someone who might be a
So
sneaky type
I'll
person?
He
describe his,
doesn't cast magic. That's all you need to know.
I'll describe his equipment that he's carrying. So he's got a short sword, a scimitar, and a crossbow, and he's wearing chainmail.
All right,
And
so
he's,
he's probably a
He's got
fightery type.
common clothing as well, and
Right.
I mean he's
All right.
You know, he comes from a ship, so
Okay. All right. Can I take a closer look at this door? I'd like to go up to the door. I don't want to touch it, but I want to have a kind of a good look over it.
Okay.
See if I
yeah.
notice anything out of the ordinary, any traps or any that kind of thing.
Yep, roll an investigation check.
14.
So you don't notice anything of particular on the door. You do notice that it's quite strong. It's made of wood, and it definitely this seems to be locked. You kind of push it a little bit, and it just kind of stays fairly stern, fairly strong,
But locked.
but locked.
Don't suppose anybody has thieves' tools, do they?
Turn your back.
I have a
Turn your
crowbar.
back. A crowbar, there you go. That'll do it.
No, nothing. But just avert your eyes for a minute.
Graham, I watch intently.
Oh. What's he doing?
Graham, do I understand what he's trying to do to the lock?
I don't understand what he's trying to do to the lock. It's all in his head at the moment.
Oh, he has got thieves' tools, huh?
All right, so you hear a rummaging around, and kind of a few clicking noise, and then a few mutters in frustration, as Byron sort of seems to have been trying to pick the lock of the door and has kind of failed.
I take a
Quite
bird's eye
close,
view
though.
on this.
Ah, all right.
Byron, you get the distinct impression that this is quite a complex lock, one that's obviously meant to keep people out.
All right then. Try the bleeding crowbar.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
get,
just be in this place.
So
get the crowbar on it.
so Rogar hands you his crowbar and says,
Okay.
"You look strong."
I will try and pry the door open with a crowbar.
Okay.
What
Graham,
kind of-
I'm going to help him out. Like,
Okay.
he's going to dig the crowbar in and try and lever it, and we're going to both try and strain on it.
Okay.
All right. So, what kind of check would you like from me for
A
that?
straight strength check, then, please.
All right. Do I get advantage because I'm being helped?
Yes.
Fantastic. 21.
All right, so you sort of like you get a crowbar and you hear a distinct crack and thwack noise as the door just cracks open, and you hear the splintering of wood and the breaking of lock as the door
Excellent.
opens.
All right. I hand the crowbar back to Rogar, and I push the door open slowly.
So now you can see a bit further down into the corridor. It seems to turn off to the, and you can see it's a fairly straight corridor.
All right. Is this a turn around the corner here?
Yes. Well, it
Yeah.
seems to be.
Okay. I would like to edge up to the corner and kind of stealthily peek round.
Okay.
I would like to draw my longsword quietly and also stay close behind Graven as he peers around the corner.
Okay. So as you both peer around the corner, you
I do whisper, though. Do you think there's a danger ahead?
Maybe.
you see that the corridor continues down and takes another left-hand turn at the end of the corridor. You do happen to notice that the scuff marks carry on down the corridor and towards the other end.
And do we hear anything?
Down the corridor, as in up the corridor. North.
Way, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Graven, stick by.
All right, let's go then. Let's quietly make our way down the corridor to this other corner and do the same thing, peeking our head round.
It seems adventure follows where we go.
Okay, so you see another large wooden door at the end of the corridor.
Okay. Looking.
You do notice that this corridor is well lit.
Okay.
Much more lit than the dim room that you started in.
Okay, looking at the door, do I notice anything out of the ordinary?
Roll an investigation check. No, you don't notice anything out of the door. It just seems like a fairly large wooden door.
Okay.
Alex, Bron and Click both sort of notice the same sort of thing.
We've done this before, guys. Right, get the crowbar.
We don't
Hang
want to give Hey, aren't we missing someone?
Where's Bron?
It might be unlocked. We haven't. There's Bron. Oh, where's Byron?
Yeah, sorry, Byron.
Byron?
Looking at the lock.
He's back round the corner.
Ah, okay. Why don't you come try your thingy again with the lock?
Yeah. We're up here.
I'm not sure if
So
it's still
sorry,
lit.
did you try and open the door?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe we can just try to see if it's locked first. Or is it? Do we know? if it's
Actually,
locked?
first before that, can I press my ear up against it and see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So roll a perception check.
Oh, this is old style dungeoneering.
I can't hear anything.
You as you lay your face on the side of the door, you can feel the kind of sweet cherry of the wood against your face, and you kind of nuzzle into it, and you feel the hairs on your cheek rub against the door, and it just feels really nice and wooden. You kind of forget that you were trying to listen out for something, and just kind of snuggle into the door.
Yeah, I stay like that for about 5 minutes.
Graven, should we give you a moment with the door?
Maybe somebody else should try and try the door.
I can try and listen in, sure.
With your keen bird hearing.
All right, so Click stands up and has a little listen, and can just about make out some sort of general footsteps kind of wandering around in the room on the other side of the door, but can't make out any sort of noises or sounds.
There is someone behind this door.
We should knock and run around the corner.
Yeah, work with the goblin.
Well,
Or we could just kick the door in.
or see if it's unlocked first, maybe.
See if it's unlocked. Yeah, that's probably a better plan.
Can I try to very quietly open the door?
Yeah. There's
check.
nothing stopping you from opening the door. It's locked.
I want to open it quietly. So.
Yep. In which case, I'd like you to roll a stealth check, please, and tell me the
All
number
right.
because I can't see it at the moment.
That's the 14.
14. All right. Okay. Yep. So you've opened the door very. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to push it open completely, or just enough so you can see?
Yeah,
From-
I would open it very, very slowly and just make sure that I'm also out of the way so that people, my friends behind, can see inside.
Okay. So you can make that.
And if I see anything of interest, I would just take a moment to notice.
Okay. So the door is open that much. You want to open it a bit more?
What do I see on the floor?
So that you can kind of see some debris. It looks like some sort of like chests have been opened and tossed upside down. General like tatters of books and things.
Okay. I look at my friends to see if they want me to open the door more.
Wait.
Maybe.
Graham, I pass to Click my longsword, and I tell him to take the blade and put the smallest of edges through the door and use it to look in the reflection of the blade.
Okay.
You know what?
Good idea.
I could just move out of the way and let you do it.
Oh dear.
Even better idea.
I mean, it is unlocked, right?
Yeah. We could just kick the door in.
There's a bad guy around there, guys.
Alex, from that point, you can actually see a dead body laying on the floor. It seems to be wearing some sort of uniform, and is laying on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Guys, someone's dead. Should we move in?
I think we should.
Yeah,
Right.
let's kick the door open and burst in.
Right, yeah, let's do it. Element of surprise,
Boom.
kick the door in. Boom.
Boom.
All
Graham,
right.
what do we see?
Okay, so as you walk into the room, you see a bunch of dead bodies on the floor. But as you walk into the room, the bodies come to life, and start moving towards you. At which point, I need you to roll initiative, please.
Yay.
I actually saw it coming.
23.
Time tracker is now on.
That is terrible.
Remember what Merlin told us about defeating the undead?
What did he tell us?
Absolutely nothing.
That's it. I remember now.
By the way, I don't know how you guys deal with equal initiative, but I've read that when you two characters have the same initiative, they can decide who wants to go first.
Shall I tell you how we deal with it in Dragon Fields?
Yes,
Roll
please.
20
I
sword.
press the descending button, and that's it.
Okay. Even better. Okay.
And interestingly, it updates itself. Okay, right. So
I think you roll 20, it alternates actually. Once it cycles, it swaps you over.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. No, it does. I don't think it does.
That's clever, isn't it?
Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. It
I
might do
think
it.
it
If it's really
based on alphabet.
no, yeah, it does. No, it doesn't, because zombies first. It just makes it up, I think. Okay. So kicking the door open and running in, Graven, the ever alert Graven, runs in.
All right. I leap across the floor to this one here with my
Okay.
with my longsword drawn, and I swipe at it.
Okay.
Not particularly well.
How do we do this, man?
That went well.
That's really awkward because you actually hit him.
Oh,
All right.
really?
Yeah.
He probably hits both himself and him.
Yeah. So as you go to hit the you do in fact hit him with your sword, dealing damage to him. So you
10
deal
slashing.
10 slashing damage to the zombie, but he sort of catches your arm as you do so, and you feel some of its like dead fingers just digging into your flesh,
Swine.
and does 3 damage.
Swine. Okay, is he still standing?
He is still alive.
Do I get my second attack?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Swipe at him again.
That's a hit. I mean, you can't miss him. We've just established you
Yeah,
can't miss him.
well, that's easy enough. Okay, that's 11.
All right, so yeah, you like drive your sword into him. He's still like lurching at you.
Okay, I think that's my go done, I think.
Okay, and then Byron, you're up. Seeing Graven disappearing behind the door.
Let's flame bolt that one.
Okay. Oh, so apparently you can miss. All right, so you go to fire your firebolt at the zombie, but in the panic of seeing a zombie lurching towards you, you accidentally fire it straight into the back of Bron's head.
Oh, never mind.
And do one damage, singeing his hair off a bit at the back.
You owe me a haircut, mate.
All right. Fair dues.
Did you want to do anything else?
Mind you, I must say, I am going to comment that has actually improved the hair system you've already got.
And did you want to
That'll
do? All right, okay. At which point the zombie, the zombie that you just tried to fire the fireball, lurches towards Bron, and slams its fists into your head. It's catching in through your skin and doing 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
At which point you notice that he's wearing the same uniform as the other. And it's your turn.
Okay, right. So that's annoying. Sorry, I was just adding a longsword into my inventory, and I still haven't finished doing that. So I'm going to minus 6 off my health, because 1 for the flame and 5 for the attack. And I'm going to I'm going, because they're piss poor at in terms of close range attack, I'm going to use my longbow
Okay.
against them. So
Which one are you firing at?
I need to take this with disadvantage. The one that's in front of me.
All right, okay.
So I do 11.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. 10.
Does 10 piercing damage. All right.
And I need to do it again with disadvantage.
So you hit again.
Yep. 6.
All right. So you sort of like, as it lurches and grabs at you, you fire 2 bolts of your longbow at it, doing a good solid 16 damage.
Cool. That is going to be my go, because I can't move away, otherwise they'll get attack of opportunity. So thank you, Graham.
Okay, and then Rogar, it's the first turn you'll ever have. Make it a good one.
So he's
He
going
dies.
he's going to walk up to this one that's next to Bron, and then he's going to hit it with a scimitar
Okay.
and
Miss.
miss
Spectacularly.
and use a bonus attack for my short sword in my offhand, which does hit.
Okay. I'm not quite sure you've got it set up right, but that does hit. You're right.
Why is it not set up right?
I think you might be adding something you're not supposed to. I'm not sure. I will work that out a bit, don't worry.
Because of my weapon trait, I can add the ability modifier to my offhand as well.
Crack him. Which smacks him and does 7 piercing damage, which like knocks it to the ground. At which point it stays dead. And you have killed it.
Sweet.
Neato.
Alex, why are you rolling a longsword?
Because I'm programming it at the minute. I'm using that
Where
roll.
did you get a longsword from?
It was given to me by the guy that's got the +1 great longsword, because he didn't need his standard one anymore. We covered
I
this
see.
as we were
Right.
setting off from Flamescar.
Yep.
Okay. So at which point the 2 zombies move up towards Bron and slam their fists at you. One of them slamming into the other one and taking it straight into the fist and doing 2 damage to each other. At which point the one in front of Graham and like tries to bite at his neck, clanging on the armor, and you sort of see a few teeth come breaking out of the zombie.
Can I use my reaction to
Sure.
do a riposte,
Yeah,
which is 14 hit?
that hits. You can't miss.
7 plus 8.
All right.
Damage.
What is that in total?
That is 15 damage.
Okay. At which point you like just clean that straight off the zombie, and it is dead.
Cool.
And then click. It's your turn.
Okay. Then I will go here on top of the dead one. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give me advantage on attacking this one?
No.
No, I have to be behind him for that.
Yeah, that's right. On either side.
Then let me do that. And attack with my staff.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's a 22. I guess that hits.
That hits.
7.
7 bludgeoning damage.
And I'll do some badass kung fu as a bonus attack. That hits
Which
as
also
well.
hits.
And that's 4.
Okay, so yeah, you sort of run around behind him, smack him in the back of the head, whack him in the kidneys, and do a good solid 11 damage.
Is he still standing up?
He is still standing up.
All right. Just out of curiosity, if I move around him, does that create an opportunity to
you
attack
have to
him?
move out of his reach.
So if I moved back here, it would not
Correct.
do any.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd have to move like away from him.
Okay, got it. So,
All right.
okay.
And then Graven, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And I am going to take a swing at the first one
All right.
with my longsword. 23. So 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Yes, you slash at him from behind, and he's still standing.
And I will swing again at him.
Okay.
26.
I think we need to
Another
establish that
9.
you can't miss these zombies.
I know, but I
At which
need to
point,
roll it so I can do the
again,
damage.
you, like, slash it through its back, and it goes down in front of you, but then and stands back up and looks at you menacingly.
We have to remove the head.
okay, that's my go done.
Okay, Byron, you're up.
I better flame bolt it.
That's a hitter.
Mhm.
It's 8 damage to the one that Graven just hit. This one.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you just like combust it into flames. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you do. Yeah, you just like strike it down with the power of almighty flames. And then that one there, and then it's Bron's turn.
Does it come back to life, or is it?
It does not come back to life.
Okay, right. I'm going. So where's this other one that's still alive?
It's the bottom
this
one.
here.
This one here, yeah, that's right.
I'm going to step down and round.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack using my long sword, seeing as it's drawn.
Okay, what did you do with your long bow?
Long sword.
No, what did you do with your long bow that you had out? Because you can't put that away and take out your long sword in one go. Well, you can, but you can't then attack.
Did I use my longbow?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
So if you drop.
Oh yeah, because I was still programming the long sword. Sorry. Yeah, fine. Okay, I'm gonna take disadvantage using my longbow.
Okay.
I need to scroll down to see what that did. You
19.
said you can't miss this thing, so
Well, no, I said Graven can't miss this thing. You
9.
do manage to hit it, though.
8 damage.
Does 8 damage. Still growling at you.
Oh, and one more.
Yeah, you hit it again.
6.
6 damage.
Okay. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Are you done?
I am. Thank you.
All right. Rogar.
Is that one still alive?
Yep, the one in front of Bron.
Come down here and hit it with my swords again.
That's a hit. And yeah, 4 slashing damage. And then you try and hit it, and as you swing past the... Oh, I feel so bad for you. As you swing past the zombie, you clang it into the front of Bron, who's unexpectedly takes 1 damage from your short sword as it cuts across the front of his armor.
Typical Rogar.
Are you finished?
Not yet. It's not my go.
Yes.
All right. At which point the zombie turns and looks at you and swipes at you with its big old fist, managing to cling you on the side of the head and does 4 bludgeoning damage.
Who was that?
That was at Rogar, sorry.
Ah.
And then Click, you're up.
All right, I get it here and attack. So that's gonna be
That hits. Yeah.
6.
All right. So you hit the zombie and it goes straight down, and doesn't get back up. It's dead.
All right.
And the room goes suspiciously quiet.
So you say it goes quiet, but how noisy were we when we were doing all of this, Graham?
Fairly noisy, but it was a fairly swift battle. You didn't take too long to dispatch the zomboids.
So we've got 2 doors leading onwards from here. Should we split into 2 teams, or should we
Well,
just one?
No.
I can see something up here.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
why do we search these bones?
I can see something up here, but can Graven see something up here?
I hear running off on your own is a great idea in dungeons.
And I also wonder, do we recognize the uniforms of the corpses?
Okay, so as you have a look around the room, settle down a bit. You see that all of the zombies are all wearing the same uniform, and they all seem to have a kind of a logo of 3 golden balls on each of their chests. And you get the distinct impression that these may have been the assistants of the pawn shop, who have been somehow turned into zombies. As Bron and Click move up to the northern part of the room, you see that there is an unconscious dog, sort of almost buried underneath a pile of debris, but it's been knocked out.
New pet.
Oh no! They took his dog!
It seems hurt.
So it's currently unconscious, but it is breathing and still alive.
Graham, can I see if I can nurse it back to better health?
Yeah. How would you like to do that? Okay, so if you want to,
Smother the dog.
so the dog, the dog is currently stable. It doesn't seem to be dying, but for all intents and purposes, it's at 0 HP.
I try and feed it some rations.
It can't eat your rations, but you do make them no longer usable for humans.
Sure. Has it got any visible wounds on it?
It just seems to be, it's got a few scrapes and a large bump on its head. It seems to be.
So it got a collar on it with a name?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't have a name on it, but it does look like it looks a fairly strong dog, kind of like a guard dog type thing. You get the impression it might be the guard dog that's used in and around the pawn shop, but it's
been knocked out.
Yeah, it's currently unconscious.
But it's stable, so we can just leave it here for now, can't we?
You could.
I feel bad though.
Well, maybe we'll take it with us when we come back this way. We don't want to drag an unconscious dog around with us, do we, throughout the rest of this adventure? Could be a bit of a hindrance. What am I seeing here? Is this these stairs?
Yeah,
Or-
so on the left-hand side, you can see 2 stairs, both leading further down into the basement. You can't quite see what's. They sort of head down. You can't quite see what's at the bottom.
Come on, Graven, let's rock. Should we spark up the torch while we're at it?
Yeah. Let's light a torch.
Graham, I like my oil lamp.
I've got
Okay,
my
you don't get the
light
impression that
cantrip on.
you can't. It doesn't look dark down the bottom.
Oh, okay.
You
Maybe we
can't
won't then.
quite see down the bottom. It looks just as light as up here.
Let's leave the torch for now then. And as Byron said, she can do a torch, a light cantrip.
Okay, so as you head down the stairs, you need to stop moving. So I can
sorry.
move. It's all right.
So both stairs went down or up? Sorry.
Whoa, Graham, you just moved me.
I'm moving everyone. So you move down the stairs. That's where you want to go, right?
Yeah, but I
No.
saw a few things as you moved me.
Yeah, I know. That was an accident. So you are now down the bottom of the stairs. And you find yourselves kind of in an empty room with another door at the end.
So how did we come down into this room?
Down the
Down the
stairs.
stairs.
Where were the stairs?
That's these.
The ones you just walked down. These ones here.
Wait, which ones? What? It looks
Yes.
like that's a grate on the floor.
They look like stairs.
It's definitely stairs. Is there anything unusual about the room? Anything markings on the wall?
No, it just
Any-
seems to be a fairly empty room. None of these rooms seem particularly special.
Any
there's-
clue about what they would be used for?
You can roll an investigation check, see what you see.
Alrighty, I will do. 6.
Okay, so as you look around this room, you kind of get the impression a room where the stairs are. It doesn't seem to be used for anything in particular, unlike the room that you've just come from that used to be some sort of storeroom. This is kind of more of just a passing room.
Okay.
Shall we check the door?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception? Seeing if there's anything funky about it.
I don't seem to have any light at all.
I bang my head on the door.
You don't seem to have any light, Byron. What do you mean?
Can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
So,
Byron isn't in the room we're currently in. Oh, now he is.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is. Yeah.
He was hidden under my.
And you can't see anything.
Yes, I can. Yeah,
Oh.
I found you.
Oh, sorry.
You just
You
had
have
to
to move the
move
map.
your camera.
My fault. Okay.
Did you
can't-
know?
Hello.
Right, just a useful thing that I only found out the other day. You know when you hold it down and you do the thingy
Yeah.
I'm doing there? If you hold shift, it automatically centers everybody's map on that.
Holy moly.
Oh,
So-
man. That's
So
good.
no more getting lost. You can
That's
just
really
click on it and everybody will zoom to it. Useful
Oh my
pro tip
goodness.
there.
That's amazing.
can we all do that?
There we go. Right. Anyway, I don't know if it works for everybody, but it works.
Just the DM, probably. Yeah.
You can move your own map,
Otherwise-
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh no, you can't. Okay. Weird.
which is fine. The DM thing.
Click, you kind of nestle your head up against the wood, and again, you feel that this wood feels really soft against your feathers. And you just kind of rub your face, and you really understand what Graven was going through.
Yeah,
there. You kind
I
of-
was just going to tell him. Like, wait, I get it now.
What do I think of the door?
So Bron kind of like pushes you out of the way now.
Get off, it's
Get
my
out of the
go.
way, stupid bird. And has a listen. And you can't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Right.
Braun,
So
that's
can
really-
we rinse and repeat with trying to open it as quiet as possible, as slowly as possible?
Yeah, if you like. So just use it to push the door open a bit. Need you to roll a stealth check. Okay, and you sort of keep pushing the door open a bit, little by little, until it's entirely open. You notice it leads into a kind of a dark corridor.
We might
Let's
need that
go,
light.
guys.
We might need that light cantrip.
Right. Okay, Graham, I hold out my oil light in front of Rogar.
Not
Rogar.
doing any good.
Oh, sorry. You hold out your oil lamp in front of me, like in front of my face.
Yeah.
So he just kind of stares at you blankly for a minute, and then twigs what you're doing, and just gives a little spit of fire, which
And lights your lamp.
Fantastic.
You can breathe fire?
He's a dragon. Born.
Yeah, that's my point.
Cool. All right. You'll have to go near the front so we can see where we're going, though. Wrong.
I don't know if you'd like that.
Yeah. Oh. It's another door.
Graham,
Hello.
I pass my lamp to Graven. Graven turns his body to shield the lamp from the edge of the door, and I'm going to try and open the door slightly.
Okay.
So am I hiding the light from the lamp so it doesn't shine into the room? Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say you're hiding the light from the lamp, but you're hiding the light from the edge of the door, which we're just trying to peek our head around.
Okay, all right.
As soon as you open the door, sort of halfway, you can just about make out what seems to be some sort of chair or sofa. It
Oh
seems
my
to be
god,
some
does
sort of
this
like,
thing do ray tracing?
yeah.
That's damn awesome.
Have you only just noticed that?
I didn't know it did ray trace. Alright, so the door's open, let's go. Dump.
And you push the door open, and you find yourself in what seems to be some sort of living room. You get the impression that this is where people would come to have their breaks and have their lunch, that sort of thing.
I checked the couches for signs of
I was
recent. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I checked down the back of the sofa for loot.
No, that's
Okay,
not at
you
all
find,
what I was
you
thinking
find,
for.
you find a single copper piece in
Yes.
between one of the cushions.
So I wanted to check if somebody sat on these couches recently. Like, are they warm or?
They don't seem to be particularly warm. No, they're just regular couches.
Okay, let's check the room for anything really.
Yeah. Does anything look out of place in the room? Any?
Roll
bit-
a perception check.
Just did. It's got to be something here. I checked the walls.
Okay, so if you're checking the walls, roll. You've rolled an investigation check.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception check as well. Click. And everybody
Perception?
else roll a perception check who's having a look. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so you have a look around the room and you don't notice anything untoward, but you do, however, hear. This is Click specifically. You do, however, hear what sounds to be a kind of a beating and kind of like muffled. Oh, geez, that was loud. Scared myself then. You kind of hear like what sound to be like muted muffling and laughing and beating, and you definitely hear some sort of noises coming from what sounds to be behind the wall.
Which one? The one where I'm at, or?
Yeah, in fact, the one that you're stood right in front of at the moment.
Okay, so I tell the others and I check the wall, see if there's any kind of secret door.
So you didn't find anything when you were looking before, but as you call the others over, presumably you want to have a look.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check. Yeah.
13.
So again, you run your hands over it and you don't quite notice anything. Alex, can you do that at advantage?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it.
Wrong line, but that's all right. So you between the three of you, kind of work. There seems to be a difference in this wall, particularly. And it almost seems to be some sort of secret door in the side of the wall.
I try to see if there's any kind of breeze coming through something, or if there's any kind of indent,
Oh,
a
Graham,
switch.
I sit down on one of the sofas.
Okay. And Click, you don't particularly notice anything. As you push your hand, you notice it feels like it could maybe like push into the wall.
Let's try that.
Yeah, let's give it a push.
Okay, so as you push the door itself kind of like shifts backwards slightly, and then out of the way, and this room should definitely be lit up. Hang on, don't move from wherever you are. Stay exactly there. I just need some light. 40, all legacy light.
Ooh.
Can you see things now? No. I can't see
Yeah, I
things.
can see things.
Oh wow, we got people.
Oh, you can see things. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you open and push the door open slightly, you can see that there are some people. They seem to be fairly focused on the back. In fact, roll a stealth check. Click and Graven.
A stealth check.
Yeah.
8.
All right. So as you push the door open, you see that there are a few people kind of seem to be quite focused on what's happening in the corner of the room. But as you push the door open, one of them turns and looks at you, and like at this point, I need you to roll initiative.
Yeah. Saw that one. Ah, my initiative.
Did you not click the character token?
I did, and it did terribly.
That was the problem. Not that it was there. Okay. Right, hang on. I just need to find these people. Oh, this is going to get messy quickly.
Mike is sure to die.
I don't want to roll another character.
You can always run away.
Nah.
On his own into a dungeon, I'm sure.
I think last time being invisible was the problem, so this time I'm just going to run in, breathing fire.
Alright,
Yeah.
hang on a minute. Hang on, my kids are just kicking off. Hang on a second. I'll be straight back.
All right.
Have you tried beating them?
Whilst he's going, I need also, as per usual, need a wee. So I'm going to do that as well.
I'm going to go have another beer. Let's roll a 1d20 to see if his kids will go to bed. Looks promising.
19 is the amount of caffeine in their blood.
Right, I'm back.
Hello.
Just murdered each other or anything, so. Right, what are we doing?
We're waiting for Graham to come back.
He's not
And
meant to the
also
toilet again.
waiting for Mike to feed his alcoholism.
Ah.
Hey, I've got a fancy new wireless headset. I can still hear you.
Right.
Right.
Have you sorted them out?
Yeah, they're both still alive and nobody's killed each other, so
That's a good start, I suppose.
I just closed the door and went again.
You still alive? Yep. All right. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Where's that gone? I don't need that. Okay. Graven, you
All right.
are up.
Okay, what am I looking at? What does he look like? Humanoid? elf?
Yeah. So, in fact, you can. That guy specifically looks like a rather small gnome. He seems to be fairly gnomish looking, got fairly big ears. He's got a couple of long swords, one in each hand, and seems to be fairly.
Has
fairly
he
old.
seen us?
Yes, they've all sort of turned and looked at you at this point.
Do they look aggressive? Are they acting in an aggressive manner, or?
Yes.
Right.
So
Okay.
as you sort of come in, they all kind of like, one of them shout out, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and now you're
Okay.
in initiative.
All right, I'm going to take a dodge action. I'm going to go move my 30 feet.
Okay.
If the keyboard will work, which it's decided it's not going to.
Oh dear.
Okay, hang on a second.
Have you clicked your token?
Yeah, it's all right. I've got a Bluetooth keyboard that just decides to go to sleep.
Do we
Bear
know
me
what-
with just a second.
Do we know what Matey Boy's friend is meant to look like? Because I don't want to go and accidentally bump him off by mistake.
So you
Right,
do know
okay.
that he is a half elf.
There we go. That's my go.
Alright, you run to there.
Great.
Yes.
Wait, how big is this room?
That big. It's about the same size as the one you're in, but you
Yeah.
can't really see.
Yeah. Okay.
Why didn't we just wait at the door and use cover?
I didn't think of that.
Get out there, meat shields.
Graven's not that bright, to be honest.
Okay, and then you hear oh, so many things. I can't deal with all these people.
Maybe
It's
you
like-
should. Maybe
It's
you should
like a whole party of baddies here. They're the same as you guys. There's stuff going on.
rival adventurers.
Okay, so at this point, as you sort of run into the room, you see that one of the sort of a large lady steps out. In fact, a large for a dwarf steps out and casts Hold Person. Well, no, she doesn't cast Hold Person. What are we on about? She sort of looks at you, and I'm going to need you to roll, Graven. I'm going to need you to roll a Wisdom saving, please.
Okay. 12.
Uh, $12 is all right. So she steps out, and you see her mutter and sort of do some weird things with her hands, and you kind of feel this magical energy pass over you, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. And she sort of like then darts back behind one of the walls. You then see another dwarf who sort of stands out, runs out, and comes running up to you with a massive great axe, and swipes at you with his great axe, cleaning straight onto your armor and doing 14.
I'm going to parry that.
Okay.
So I take 5 points of damage.
All right. And as you do so, he says, "You come to the wrong party, you fools." And then you see the gnome fella that you were looking at originally. He like puts his two long swords away behind him and pulls out what seems to be some sort of heavy crossbow.
Shit.
And then it's Bron's turn.
Can I get a stat check? Who was the one with the heavy crossbow?
This
That
one.
That guy.
Okay, Graham. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
I'm in like half cover. Oh, well, sorry, you get to determine that. I'm going to be poking around the door with my longbow, taking aim at this guy with the heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use my longbow. Okay. 18.
That hits.
I deal 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my longbow again.
Okay.
Wait. I'm going to go and use my sharpshooter feat. So that's going to be 19. Do I make it?
That hits.
Okay, that's going to deal... Holy fuck.
22 damage. Okay.
Wait.
Anything else?
I'm going to use my action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to use longbow again. I'm just going to take that straight up.
Okay.
5 damage.
Okay.
And once more. And I'm going to go and use that with sharpshooter. So,
Okay. Which does not hit.
interesting. Thank you for... That's good to know. Cool. Okay.
Okay. And then Rogar. Do you duck back behind the wall, or are you still standing out?
Yes. I put myself just here, so I'm kind of peeping round with like one half face. Okay.
Okay.
I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
And then Rogar.
Yeah, so I'm going to move over to here, out of the line of fire, and I'm going to put away both my swords and pull out my light crossbow.
Okay.
And I think that's my go over.
Okay. Okay. At which point, Graven hears a crossbow fly towards him. Just like manages to ping off his armor, and then you see the half orc fella here disappear behind the wall. Excuse me. Then it is Byron's turn.
I shall do. I'll summon the Dust Devil.
Okay.
I'll just move out so I can actually just have a quick look at what's going on. So, can I have my Dust Devil, please?
Yes. So still, that would be so much handier if it was. Dust, 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 wind.
60.
Byron. The wind is now controllable by you.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, that'll do. Let's put that there. And I believe that's my lot. Let me just double check. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. And then clicks go.
Can I hit this guy with my boomerang from one
Sorry,
end?
can I just duck back, please? Sorry.
Yep, and yep.
Okay. So I will do so.
Okay, so you throw your boomerang, you see it like caught in the Dust Devil, and doesn't manage to hit the gnome at the end.
Okay, and it gets back to my hand, I suppose. And then I just duck back.
Okay, and then Graven, it's your turn.
Okay, I will swing my sword at the guy in front of me.
Okay,
25
that hits.
for 11.
Okay,
And then a second attack. 13 probably
that
doesn't.
does hit.
Oh, okay.
This guy's only got hide armor on, so it's not too hard to wangle
So
your
another
sword in.
8 points of damage.
Okay,
Is he still standing?
he is. He's just
Okay.
looking menacing.
I'm going to use my action surge and have another 2 attacks at him then.
Okay,
So 21.
yeah.
So that's 12 slashing.
Okay,
Is he still standing after that?
he is. Yeah, he's not looking
Tough
too bad.
bugger, isn't he? 25.
That hits.
That's 11 slashing.
Okay, yeah, that hits as well. He's looking bloody, but he's not looking, dying.
He's a tough bugger. And then so that's my go done, I guess.
Okay. At which point you feel a. Oh wait, no, that's not good. At which point you are a man with a plan.
Right.
At which point you hear the word approach kind of comes through your head, through your mind, and you shake your head, not sure what to do. And I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Gildea.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
16.
All right. At which point you sort of like you just shake your head and you go, no, and
No.
not gonna take any of that shit.
All right. That's a relief.
Are you gonna take any of that shit? No, you're not gonna take any of that shit.
Good.
You
I'm not going to take any of that shit.
No, you don't care. You're a man who doesn't get commanded by anyone except for the giant great axe that's flying towards your face. It doesn't manage to hit you, so it clangs off your armor. Doesn't do any damage. You do, however, also hear a. Hey, wait.
I think somebody needs to do a saving throw.
Oh, because it's the end of his turn and he's within the Dust Devil. What does he need to do? Sorry?
Strength saving throw DC 13.
Okay.
I'll put the Dust Devil up.
He
Oh.
failed it.
Okay, yeah. So he takes 1 damage from the Dust Devil.
And is pushed away 10 feet.
In which direction? Away from the Dust Devil.
That would make sense.
So he gets like shoved into Graven, and him and Graven. Graven, I need you to roll a strength check to see if you can take the weight of this dwarf barreling into you.
All right.
He
Strength.
might just run into your sword.
13.
All right, so you like push him, and he sort of like he falls into you. Don't go 5 foot backwards.
All right.
And then you hear a thunk as a where's this man gone? There's too many people in this room. You hear a crossbow bolt come flying out of the corridor and straight past your head. Doesn't manage to hit you, and then that guy like disappears behind the wall. And then Bron, you're up.
Okay, unmuted. I'm going to peek ever so slightly around the corner. Oh, where's the guy that I was going to shoot at gone? Huh. That's annoying. I think he's taken cover. So that was 4 foot of movement. I'm going to go, and I'm going to peek my head around the corner, okay? And I'm going to pick on this guy that's been attacking Graven, okay?
Okay.
So, with a steady hand and guts of steel, I'm going to also augment that with my superiority die. I rolled 16.
That hits. You're this guy, right?
Yeah,
Yep, that hits.
5
That's
damage.
5 damage. All right.
And I'm going to do it again. 18. Hang on. I need to crunch the numbers. Nope, I'll just take that straight up. 5. So another 5 damage.
Okay.
Cool. That's
So
my
yeah, you
go.
fire 2 crossbow bolts into him, and he's still standing. He's not looking pretty beat up, but he is still standing. Rogar, you're up.
I'm gonna pop out to here and fire my crossbow at the guy in front of Graven.
Okay.
Hits
Hits.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pop back behind here, out of sight.
Okay. And then this guy pops his head out over here and fires his crossbow at Graven. Again, clanging off your armor, and he disappears back behind the wall. And then it is Byron's turn.
Okay. I am going to cast a chromatic orb, firing lightning at this dwarfy fellow.
Okay.
I take it an 8. This is
An 8 does miss.
Then I'm going to move the Dust Devil round here. Can I just move my character? Just so I can get in the right square. There, right. I'm going to move it. Actually, I want to move it one more square over. So I'm just going to move up here so I've got some.
To that.
No, Byron's staying there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll move that there.
This
and
square.
Then that'll do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm guessing. I can't actually see where they are. I'm actually guessing that it probably would be better there. I'm guessing that they're about over here. Yeah?
Okay. And you have to be able to see. You see where you put it. All right.
No, I don't have to see where I put it.
Cool.
I just intuit, but then I'm kind of. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Can you move it 5 more over here?
Sorry.
Just one more.
Into the corner,
one more square. Yeah. One more square over. Lovely. And yeah, Byron will stay there.
Okay. All right, and then Click, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna head back here. Okay, so what I'd like to do, just a sec. I'm gonna cast Silence on, so on the spot where my arrow is starting.
Here.
It's where I'm
Oh, there.
starting. Yeah.
Right.
So here.
There. Yeah.
And it's got a 20 feet radius. So all the way to this monster is complete silence. So Graven can still hear. But anything within that circle cannot make any sound. They cannot cast spells that require verbal incantations. They cannot speak to each other or hear anything.
In that circle.
Sounds about right.
Good circle.
Cool.
You know there is a tool for drawing circles.
Oh, shut up. Blooming graphic design. It's always moaning. All right. Okay. Did you want to do anything else, Click?
Yeah, I just want to move back here. And
Okay.
I need to spend my key for this, so here we go.
Okay.
Do you need me to click the spell for it to show up in the chat?
No, I believe you. That's what it does. You can
Okay.
do if there's anything I need to read, but otherwise it's fine.
Yeah, only if you want to. Okay. And I do say this to what's your name? Byron. I say just watch out if you get any further than where Graven is now. You won't be able to cast spells.
Okay.
That requires you to speak.
Okay, and then Graven, you're up.
All right, I swing at it with my longsword again.
All right.
23
Yep.
for 11 points of damage.
And this time he goes down, squealing like a little dwarfy pig.
Okay, so I can use my movement. I've still got 1 attack left. Is that right?
Yep.
So let's see what we can see. when I move. Ooh, to there, to here.
Okay, so actually, as you run in and stand here, I need the other thing. Where's the other thing? You run straight onto kind of a loose stone, which tries to fall out beneath you, and you fall into a 20 feet deep pit.
Do I get a saving throw?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Surely it's some kind of
Shit,
acrobatics.
does that mean he gets fall damage?
And how come she didn't fall in when she stood there?
She knows that, mate.
She stood on the same square.
Sorry.
Didn't she stand on the same square?
No.
Did I get a dexterity saving throw or
Sure.
acrobatics?
Sure. Yep.
23 then.
All right. So you just dive over it as it disappears underneath your feet and
Cool.
towards the lady who stood in front of you, who
Okay.
at which point, before you manage to attack, grabs you with both of her hands, and
Does she?
she does because she had readied an action, which I
Okay.
think is fair.
Oh, if you say so, I'll go with what you say.
She grabs you with both of her hands, and you see that trying to cast a spell onto you, but there's no sound coming out of her mouth, and nothing happens.
Phew. That's a relief. Well, in that case, I will smack her with my longsword for my last attack.
Okay,
24,
that hits.
12 slashing damage.
Okay. Yep, good job. You hit her.
Awesome.
At which point she stops trying to casting spells on you, and just starts swiping at you with her daggers. Dagger. The first one goes straight into your. The second one, she's like tries to swipe at you and just like clangs off, and you looks like she tries to squeal out in pain, but you don't hear any noise.
Okay, so that's 5 damage, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
Can I use my riposte?
You can.
Sorry, yeah, for the one that missed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll do that then. So that's 21.
That hits.
So 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, plus my superiority die. So that's 16, actually.
Okay. 16 damage, right? Yep. Okay. Fine. He's dead, and at which point this fella runs up next to you and swipes at you with 2 longswords.
Wow, that's clever.
Surely he's got to take disadvantage on handling 2 longswords.
Nah, mate. This guy's insane. And he swipes at you twice.
Ouch. 14 damage. Well, that's not
Hold
good.
back, man.
And then it's Bron's turn.
I'm getting a bit worried that Graven's bitten off a bit more than he can chew.
Well, come into the room and help me then.
I must be. So, okay, I go there, which has been 4 points. Oh. Okay. So I step forward to this bit here, and I'm going to shoot the guy that's currently raping Graven with 2 longswords.
Okay.
16.
That does not hit.
Okay. Wait. I'm going to go and use my sharpshooter feat. Okay.
Yep.
I deal 18 damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you managed to fire at him and do a good solid 18 damage. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah. I want to. Oh, I can't nip that far back. I'm gonna go back here, which is the maximum movement I can do.
You don't want to just push forward? I think we should all go in.
Right after you.
You're the higher level up.
Bron the Brave.
Bron the strategy. Just call me Steve Bronnan.
All right.
Anyway, that's my go. Rogar.
Okay. Yeah, Rogar, you're up.
So am I actually going to be able to hit any of these guys from
No,
anywhere down the corridor?
we hear nothing.
Can you see any of them?
I can see everyone because I can see Graven's token for some reason.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, really? No, I haven't seen anything. As long as I'm around the corner, I see nothing.
Right. Can you see any of them?
Okay, now that I'm back on my token. Actually, yeah, if I move to here, I can... Or if I'm here, actually, I can see this guy.
Okay.
So that's... 55
Although,
feet.
yeah.
Oh, I could move out of cover. To like here. I can still just see the edge of him. You still there?
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't know whether like.
You can see that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can see this guy as well, actually.
You can. All right. In which case, you can see that he's like tied to the bed.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to shoot him then. So I'm going to shoot this guy with my crossbow.
Okay. All right. You don't quite manage to hit him. After trying to fire like through Bron, and it's quite a tight shot. And manage to make the shot.
I don't hit.
You do not hit.
Broke up a bit there. Okay. I'm going to go back around the corner because I don't want to roll another character.
Okay. All right. At which point, Graven hears the sound of another crossbow shot. Fire in the back clangs off his armor and doesn't manage to hit him again. It's got pills over here. It just disappears. And then it is Byron's turn.
Okay. One, two. Can I get my windy thing over here, please?
Yeah.
Actually,
Don't hit the guy on the bed.
do I have a shot at this one?
Yep.
And he's got quite a decent armor class, hasn't he? I'm not going to waste a full spell on him, so I'll just cantrip him. I'll frostbolt him.
Okay.
$11 misses.
It does. Did you want to do anything else? Hello?
Yeah, I'll move back and cover.
All right. And then Click, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna get here, see what I can see. Okay, so I see this guy next to Graven. Let's see. Yeah, I can't reach anyone anyway, so I'll just attack with Boomerang. the guy next to Graven.
Okay.
Oh,
That hits.
Yay.
yeah.
Does 6 damage.
Okay.
All right.
I get my boomerang back. And how many are they? They're quite a bit, huh?
I don't know. How many can you see?
Just from memory, I know there's a spellcaster. I know there's I got at least 2 or 3 more. Okay. I mean, total. Okay. I guess I'll just... I kind of want to get in there, but I'm quite worried with my low-level character. Let's see. I've done just 5. That's 10, 15. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll move 2 more. And hide behind the body. If I can.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can. I mean, no, not really, and it's laying on the floor, and you're quite a large fella. You could certainly like pick him up and try and hold him in front of you, but that would. Cool.
Yeah, no, never mind.
All right. And then Graven, then you're up.
Okay, so bonus action. Take my second wind to get some hit points back.
Okay.
So I get 7 hit points back. So that's up to 19. And then I will take a disengage,
Okay.
avoiding the hole in the floor.
Okay.
I'll go to... How far can I get back out of the way? And as my free action, I will put my sword away.
Okay.
What? Just when I decided to come join?
That's me done.
Okay. At which point you see someone run through the silence in front of you, and what can she do? What does she do with her life? Hang
Hang on, who ran through?
This lady.
Okay.
Where did she run to?
She ran over into this corner.
Just make sure you don't metagame that she knows where the circle ends, right? If you don't.
That's a good point. How do you know what the circle is? There must be.
The only way you know is when you start hearing sounds.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that would be.
But she would need to know about that.
That's true. You're right. Okay. Yep. No, I think that's fair. Because there was a fella over here. Can sound pass through the sphere? No. Okay. All right. At which point you see a flame come firing out of the. You see her like as she sort of gets into the corner, she fires a fireball of flame at you. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please. Click.
Okay.
All right, so you are going to
Be safe.
or take. Yeah, so you just like starting to take the. It doesn't manage to burn you. At which point, the short Nomi fella comes running out with his 2 swords, and swipes at you, not once but twice with his longsword.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. 16. Managing to miss you both times with his sword. You kind of like there's a like sword dance happening. It all looks very, very impressive. And then Bron, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna fall back just 10 foot. Okay. and I'm going to engage this guy. So I'm going to use my longbow, and I'm going to add a superiority dice to that. Okay, good.
You do not hit.
You what?
You do not hit.
I did earlier.
Well, that was earlier. This is now.
Okay.
That one hits. And does 9 damage.
I'm not sure what happened there. Graham, can I understand what happened there?
Not really in the midst of battle.
Or do I not perceive anything?
So you got the impression that it didn't actually quite hit the guy's armor. It sort of hit a ship around him.
Ah, that's interesting. Thanks. Okay, cool. Okay, well, there's not much I can do at the minute, so, yeah.
And then Rogar, you're up. Feel free to unmute yourself. Any point now.
Busy watching sick memes, mate.
Rogar!
Sorry, I'm getting used to having a different name. I'm just like, who the fuck's Rogar? And like not paying attention.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna where am I? I'm gonna step round Bron. It's 10 foot. Actually, can I go through Bron?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna use my dragon breath.
Very successfully.
Wait, hang on. It shouldn't.
Hello.
No, that I think I set that up wrong. It shouldn't roll a attack dice.
Okay.
So when you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of exhale. So I breathe. It's 5 by 30, so it would go to there in a straight line.
Okay.
And
In a straight line, it's not a cone.
It's not a cone. This one.
Okay.
The DC for this saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier, so that's 10.
And your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency bonus is 2, so that's 12.
Okay, and what type of roll was that, sorry?
It's based on my which ancestry I've got. Let me just check the table a second. Dex.
Dex save. That fella who does not pass it.
Oh, yeah.
2d6 damage on a fail save. So
Takes 7 damage. Okay.
and then I'm gonna go back around the corner.
Okay. Right.
I'll change that to get rid of the attack dice.
Okay. Okay, so click. You hear you sort of you see a crossbow bolt just come flying out of the silence, and this fella then sort of like disappears a bit, and then Byron, you're up.
Okay. I need to be 1, 2. Can I get my... Yeah. No, I'll stick it there.
Okay.
Just as a guess. I can't actually see what it's affecting. So
Really? Okay.
Good guess.
It's literally around someone's head.
Actually, based on that principle, let me just double check the range on. I was thinking of, because I'm not hitting anything with an attack because their armor class is so high. I want to use a spell with a DC save on it, and the only one I've got is this thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Oh, it's only self. Damn.
No,
So
and
I've
it's
got
a
on the range.
noise-based spell, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't go through the silence call.
Well, if I... Oh, okay. As I can't metagame outside the circle. In which case, I better just... I'm going to carry on with the Ray of Frost, because if it works, it's going to slow the little bugger down. So, a Ray of Frost on the gnome chap.
Okay. Presumably the first one?
Yes.
Does not
It's a
hit.
shame. And I'll just duck back round again.
Okay.
Not being very effective.
And then click, you're up.
How beat up does the guy in front of me look like?
How beat up?
Yeah, like is
He's looking fairly tough.
he's looking fine, basically.
He's not looking too great, but he looks like he's had a few beatings up in his time.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with a staff.
All right. So as you go to like hit him with staff, he like pulls up his longbow, and you kind of like drop your staff in panic, and it ends up in this square here.
My staff.
Your staff, yes.
Can I grab it?
You can from there. Yeah, you can.
Then I grab it, and I'm gonna use Step of the Wind to disengage
Okay.
and move here.
Okay. And then Graven's turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw my sword again. I've just put away.
Okay.
Step in front of this guy here. I'm gonna take 2 attacks at him.
Okay.
My longsword.
Have you
21.
rolled under 20 with your longsword yet? That's amazing.
Well, I get a +8, so
You get a +8, that's true.
so
Yeah,
that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's 13 slashing damage.
All right.
And my second swing at him, 14.
That does not hit.
Damn it. Okay, that's my go. I think. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my go.
Okay. So at which point he swipes at you with both of his longswords again, slashing through you with the first one and doing 6 slashing damage.
Okay, I'm going to parry that one. 5, so I take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
That's my superiority dice gone.
And then noise can't travel through, can it?
Mhm. Silence is pretty useful.
Mm,
How long does it
that's
last?
a good idea.
10 minutes. So
Oh, nice.
Okay. I'm in a bit of a quandary.
Hang on, does that mean once this is over and we stand in that room, we can't talk to each other?
I can dispel it.
Okay.
see within range. Doesn't say they have to be able to hear you. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, Graven, and see what your opinion is.
Go on.
She's going to try and cast a spell on you.
Yeah.
Which says that she must be able to see you.
Can she see me?
She can see you.
Okay.
But you can't hear her. But the
No.
spell has a vocal component which she can cast because she's outside the sphere. I think that can hit you, right?
Yeah, I think so. She's not speaking to me, is she? When she casts it?
It doesn't say that you have to be able to hear her, so it just
Depends
says she
what
has
the
to be
spell.
able to
She's
see
gonna-
you.
Thing is, if she's going to command me to do something, then I'd say probably not. But if it's
It's an enchantment rather than a command. So
Yeah, I think it would work then.
yeah, I
The
think it
speaking
probably
is
would
only
work.
to cast it, and then it's just magic
Yeah.
moving through. So
okay, in which case I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Bugger.
Sorry, she's weak. You're amazing.
Not today.
Okay. At which point you feel this sort of wave of magical energy come across your eyes and your ears, and you suddenly become paralyzed entirely,
Shit.
which means you are now incapacitated and can't move or speak.
I get a
Oh.
saving throw at the end of each turn, though, don't I?
You do. You get a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Is this whole person?
Yes.
Yeah.
And attack rolls against you now have advantage, and you have you automatically fail strength and dexterity saves.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
That
That's
sounds
good.
sucky.
Totally should have done them the other way around. Bron, you're up.
Somebody could
right.
drag me away, though, right?
Yeah.
And what did we rule? If you drag someone else away, they don't get attack of opportunity.
What? That's not a thing.
I thought we did this in the cave in the cliffs.
Yeah, there's a point. If you've got to move away voluntarily.
So we
Interesting.
could, in theory, drag.
I thought being dragged by your teammates was a voluntary action, so they can drag you further, because you're kind of letting them take you rather than trying to struggle against it.
Well, I'm
Graham,
paralysed.
what's
I
the
don't
ruling
have a
we
choice.
made
So.
last time?
Oh, that's true.
I think it only applies if you use your movement to move.
Okay. Right. So.
That's how I
considering that was
see it
the
anyway,
rule
but-
last time, I'm going to grab Graven and throw him back. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2.
Alternatively, I could play pinball with him.
Yeah, throw him back at.
So, Graham, I'm going to move up
Hello.
here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take shots at Pixie Cut 5000. And I'm going to use Sharpshooter on that.
So I give you -5.
Yeah, so 20.
Okay. Yep, that hits, and that
So-
shoots him straight down. He
Okay.
did.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
I'm going to take aim at this guy in the background.
Okay. It's a lady, but sure.
Looks like a
Did
guy.
she have to make a strength saving throw due to sitting in top of a? Has anybody ended their turn in the whirlwind?
No, it's within 5 feet.
Or within 5 feet of the
Then no.
dust devil. Okay.
And that hits. It's 5 piercing damage.
I probably could have got away with using my Sharpshooter, but I didn't want to risk it. I'd rather deal damage.
Okay, and Rogar, you're up.
I remember my name this time.
Mhm.
That's good.
I can see this guy. He's how far away is he? Within range. Nice. I'm gonna fire my crossbow at him. Hits.
That hits.
Sweet. 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
You rolled so badly.
And then. Alright, I need to close some of these. Close that. Close that. No, I'll do that. Okay, and then Byron, you're up.
Okay. Is this one dead?
Yes.
Oops, sorry. Where is she?
Okay.
Like she's between two squares.
Yeah, where is she?
Is she on this square or this square?
She is where she is.
You can be between squares?
She is.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to fire a firebolt at her, which is the only thing that will reach. And then move my whirlwind.
Oh, sorry, whirlwind. Yeah, that's.
Ha ha! Suck on that one, love.
You hit her. Congrats. And where
I
were
was
you?
hoping to get some idea of what her armor class was from that one, but that's such a good hit. See whether it's worth actually trying something a little bit more sophisticated. It's 120 for the firebolt. That's why I was for the flame bolt. That's why I was using that one. And I'm going to put that there.
Okay. And then click, you're up.
Actually, no. Can I put it there? Well, that's still within 5 feet of her, isn't it?
No, it's not. She's sort of 7.5 feet from that square.
If the whirlwind's 5 feet, yeah, and
Yeah.
each square's 5 feet, she's 4.5 feet away from it.
She's like just in this square, basically.
Then put it in right in that middle here.
That one then.
Mm-hmm. That'll pretty much cover it.
But I'm guessing there's a bit more corner over here. Well, hang on. If you've got a click, if your NPCs can move half squares, our stuff needs to move half squares as well.
Sure.
Okay, can we?
That's why I say put it in that hole here, in the middle of these four squares.
It's kind of clicking. It's
It doesn't let us. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to move
Yeah, if you
half
hold
squares,
up.
just push and hold Alt.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's get her there then. Yep.
Okay, so now she's either on that thing or she's in the cone of silence. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna throw my boomerang at her. Sorry, were you done?
No, I'm just going to duck back.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Does that hit?
No. It is not.
Okay. I get my boomerang back and get back here.
Okay. And then Graven, you're up.
I'm still
Oh yeah, unconscious.
hold person. I get my saving throw, don't I?
You do.
To
at the
try
end
and
of
break
your turn.
it.
Yep. I don't think it's. Hang on, let me just check. It's not a concentration thing.
I'm not dead yet. Oi!
No, it's not.
Who just put the dead marker on me?
Oh, sorry. I meant to put the. Unconscious.
It's nice, isn't it? Freudian slip there.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, I'm still feeling it.
You are definitely not incapacitated. Pacitated.
I am completely pacitated there.
All right. At which point she's gonna duck behind that. He's dead. Bron, you're up.
So if I recall correctly, the person on the bed was tied down, weren't they?
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you can see that. Probably see that from there. Or if you can't.
So I believe they're friendly.
I mean, they're tied to a bed. They haven't really had a chance to do anything that would remotely show them as friendly or unfriendly. But you do remember hearing somebody getting like muffily beaten up before.
Okay, I'm gonna stroll forward here, and because I can't do anything else with my go at the minute, I'm going to rifle through the corpse of this guy. What's he got on him?
Stuff.
Are we
All
still
right.
in initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
I will tell you at the end because I don't know at the moment.
So he has nothing on him that is interesting for me in a combat situation.
No.
So
I mean, he's got swords and stuff, but all your stuff is better.
I'm gonna step forward. Does this guy have anything interesting?
He's got a big old axe. It's a great axe, some might say.
Okay, I'm gonna hold here, and I'm going to turn around to the guys behind me, and gesticulate, "Come, move forward," and then look back. And because I can't do anything else, I'm gonna ready an attack if anything, if that woman comes around the corner.
Okay.
Cool. Game over.
And then it's Byron's turn.
Ooh.
He crashed.
There's nobody there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ready an attack just in case. Well, no. What I'm going. This is good. I'm going to move the wind over here and ready an attack with a flame bolt if I see anybody.
Okay. Anyone in this room?
Anybody who I've either the half orc or the spell casting lady.
Cool. Which point is Click's turn?
Okay. I'm here. Wow, they're all hidden, huh? Okay, I will stay here and ready an action as well. If I see someone come, then I will attack.
Okay. Graven, would you like to roll your wisdom saving?
Yeah. Why not? 19.
All right, so you become alive with a vigor not known to such an old fella.
All right.
Do you get that? I think that is your turn.
That happens at the end of my
the end of
turn,
your
so I
turn,
can't do
yeah.
anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Like,
so
take those bacon rashers off my face now.
Rogar, just as a point of interest, you happen to hear some clinging of armor and footsteps coming from the corridor now behind you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The rest of you don't hear that. It's only Rogar, and it's Bron's turn.
Did you say clinging from behind us?
I didn't say anything to you.
Cheers. Okay. I am going to step forward. There's someone on the right.
If you can see him, that means he can see you, which means
He readied his action.
you get a crossbow to the face.
I do.
And
5 damage.
take. Is he hidden? No, I decided he's not hidden. And take 5 damage.
I'm going to return fire with my longbow. That's going to be my 3rd superiority dice. So that's a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do longbow again. 14.
That hits.
Well, hey. Cool. And
Another
I'm
7
gonna
damage.
I'm gonna drop back 1 5-foot space.
Drop back. All right. Okay. And then Rogar, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna move around here next to Bron.
That's Graven.
Graven. Yep. Sorry. How far did I just move? Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit further, I think. And I'm just gonna say to the group, I hear people coming behind us, and I'm gonna face back that way and ready an attack with my crossbow.
Okay.
So just to be clear, Bron did not hear that.
It was only Rogar that heard that.
No, I mean,
No,
Bron did not hear
what I just said,
Rogar
because
just
he's in
said.
the.
Oh,
side
right. I
circle.
see. That makes sense. Bron, you take a silent crossbow bolt to the face and take another 5 damage.
Bron.
Ouch.
What's that do? Oh. Okay, and then Byron, you're up.
Okay, so all the firefighting's coming from over here.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even cast right. Unless, yeah, there's nobody I can actually see. So I'm going to stand there, hold an action with a firebolt, and move the wind there.
Okay.
I have no idea what's there, but I'm guessing that there's something to play pinball with.
Okay.
That'll do.
All right. And then Click, you're up.
Okay. So I'll move here. See nothing. I'm pretty sure the spellcaster readied an action as well, so I'm just being careful about this. Okay, I can just see the guy, so I'm gonna attack my boomerang.
That hits.
Okay,
Does 4 bludgeoning damage.
and then I'm gonna get back here.
Okay. And then Graven, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to use my healing potion. How many points does that?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2, right? So 7. Okay, so that's that, and remove that from my entry. As my free action, I'm going to draw my bow. No, I'm sorry, put my sword away, which I had out before. And I'm going to move back here and draw my bow. Facing this way, same way as Rogar.
Okay. And then... Alright. Blah, 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 blah. All right. At which point you see the lady come running out. She's sort of like screaming at the top of her voice. And as she leaves the silence, you hear this noise, just like she's screaming, and she like just like turns to Click and just like throws her hands onto you.
Did
Okay.
Bron have a
She's
action
gone
ready?
past Click.
Yeah, there's a hell. I've got a held action as well.
All right, so as she's here, whoever's got an action, go for it.
Okay.
Didn't Bron have one as well?
That's why I said whoever has one.
Bron, didn't you have an action held?
No, because I pot shotted the guy that.
Okay.
I had one,
Does
but
it-
I had one, but I'm facing the other way because I heard people
Yeah.
behind us. So-
Maybe that's what I was thinking of then.
All right, so as she runs
Byron
around,
had one though, didn't he?
Byron fires a fireball at her, which just like flies over her head. As she continues running, does her screaming thing, blah blah blah, throws her hands onto Click, and where is that thing gone?
Can actions you ready in previous turns still count, by the way?
No, you'd have to re-ready for
Yeah, sure.
this one. And attempts to cast some magic on you, which you sort of like shake off, don't manage to get hit.
Yeah, right.
And then it's Bron's turn. She's still screaming quite loudly at you. Like she's just like going crazy.
I'm actually in the cone of silence, so I can't hear any of it. I'm technically in it.
You're just outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember casting it. See.
Oh, so whingy, all of you. For sake. Bron, you're up.
Yeah, I'm in
Did
it.
Click get the
Sorry.
attack because he had a ready attack?
No, I didn't, because I attacked the guy.
So, but
Below.
you still got an attack on her, right?
No, Byron did.
Well, why didn't Click? Because she ran past Click. That's like.
No, she attacked me. She attacked me, so.
But then she moved away.
No, she's
No,
still stood there screaming.
She's still engaged with me. Yeah.
Click is at the neck of the room.
No, hit F5. Your screen's not updated.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes, got you. Okay. I'm going to shoot her with my longbow. Oh, I need to reload my character sheet. Gay.
Oh, we're totally fucked up.
How did he fuck up?
It's alright. Don't worry.
I think he's saying we're fucked.
No, I said I fucked up.
Oh, good.
I'm going to use my last superiority dice to do 17.
Good. It sounds like 4 characters are coming now.
Your longbowing this lady, 17, that hits.
I deal 9 damage,
Okay.
and I get to do that again. 15.
That hits. And strikes her down where she stands. The screaming immediately stops.
Are we
Good.
out of initiative?
No.
What?
Alright.
So
Any
hang
follow-up
on.
questions?
I'm
Half
going
of.
to peek my head around the corner slightly. Okay. I think I see like the outline of something there. So we still got something in this room to clear, guys. So let's push forward.
We can't hear you though, but
I give the Team America secret signal. I put
Sure.
2 fingers to my eyes, I point to the corner, and then I fist my hand.
okay.
Alright, and then Rogar, you're up.
Hang on. What's happened to the turn order?
I sorted it. This is right.
Why am I down the bottom then? I'm 26.
Because Graham hates you.
You're not at the bottom. You're at
No.
26, halfway down.
Yeah, this is the order it's always been in, isn't it?
Alright, go for it.
I came after Bron. Is that, yeah, that sounds about right. I am going to just re-ready my attack down the corridor because I can't see anyone to attack at the moment. So,
Okay.
got my crossbow at the ready.
Okay. And then good thing. Alex, you see the other guy comes running out and swipes at you with whatever the hell he's got in his hand, with his short sword. Swipes at you once, swipes through your armor, does 3 piercing damage. He swipes at you again, does another 3 piercing damage, and then he does a thing, and then he ducks back behind the wall.
Did you get an opportunity attack because he moved out of your way?
Yep, I do. Graham, will you let me take that with my longbow?
Okay. No, it has to be melee.
Oh, okay. I'll drop my longbow and use the longsword.
Okay. So as you see him jump out, you drop your longbow, you pull out your long, and he does this amazing like matrix flip and just disappears back behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then Byron, you're up.
Okay, I am going to move here. Can I have my wind back, please? Thank you. The wind can go there. Actually, no, the wind can go there. That's still going to blast the corner, isn't it?
Maybe.
I would do one more.
Have you seen the corner of the room?
I've got those. I can see a wall there.
Yeah.
And, so I'm guessing that the corner's there.
Might be a good guess.
Yeah. It's like maths, isn't it?
Those geometries.
Okay, I'm outside the silence. Let me just check that with a little cough.
You're just at the edge of it, so you're good. Yeah.
Okay, and I will ready a flame bolt for whatever I see moving in the room, which looks like a half-orc.
Okay. And then Click, you're up.
Okay. So he's attacked before, meaning he doesn't have something readied. Right? I'm fuzzy on those rules, so I'm not quite sure.
Yes, he can't have a ready attack because he's moved and attacked.
Okay. So let's do 5, 10, 15. I attack with my boomerang again.
Okay.
It's a hit.
That's going to hit.
It's 4. I get it back.
Oh, actually, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Why?
I'll tell you when you've rolled your dexterity saving throw.
I know why.
It can't be for anything good though.
No.
That hole had fallen already, right? So we can see the hole.
Sure.
Okay.
But you still just ran straight onto the square where the hole was.
Yeah, but it's because I don't see it on the map, so I don't know.
All right, so you run and you're now straddling the hole. You haven't fallen in
Where's the hole exactly?
where you stood.
Okay.
He does have
And
wings
then I'm gonna-
as well, so
Well, yeah, but I would still fall and I could fly back up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna head back. So I did 15. Sorry.
That's where the hole is.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm back.
Okay. At which point you guys see Graven and Rogar. Both of you have a opportunity attack ready. You see a dwarf come running past the door. At which point you both get to fire your readied attacks.
All right.
Mike, you square straight in the chest. Do 8 piercing damage. Wow, good job.
Okay, I fire my bow. 16
Yeah, you hit him as well.
for 7.
7.
And I
You
get
see
another
him.
attack.
Okay.
Vector attacks, yeah. So that misses though.
That does. So you see him like take 2 crossbow bolts chest, like against the corner, just out of view.
You cut out in the middle of that, but
He's thrown himself just around the corner, just out of view.
right.
And then it's Graven's turn.
Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna move this way.
Oh yeah, no.
Hang on. My flipping keyboard's not working. Right. So I'm gonna move.
I think I saw something just move behind us.
To here. Fire 2 shots at this guy.
Okay.
So 10, that's a miss, I'd imagine.
Yep.
And 12, that's a miss as
It's
well.
also a miss. Oh no, wait,
Okay.
12 hits. Good
Oh,
job.
okay, cool.
Yep. And you
Piercing
kill him.
damage. Oh,
You kill
good.
him.
He's dead. All right. I've got a little bit of movement left, I think, haven't I? 5 left. So I'll move back to. No, I won't. I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
That's me done.
All right.
Can't believe we still have 4 more. Or
At which point you hear, Miran, where are you? Are you okay? Guys, you better surrender. You're surrounded and you're never getting out of here. And then it's Bron's turn, who didn't hear any of that because he's in the cone of silence.
what name did he say? When he said, "Are you okay?"
Maron.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it either, actually.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I think they miscounted on the gang, actually. It should be Maron's 5, shouldn't it?
Sorry?
Very old reference.
That was terrible.
Bron, you're up.
I'm gonna move to this bit here, and well, okay. I'm going to take as much cover from the wall as I can, whilst being able to see down the corridor.
Why are you doing that? Just out of interest?
Because I saw something nip behind us.
Were you looking in that direction?
Movement is paid for. Rotational, angular, angle isn't. Anyway, so I'm here looking down the corridor now.
Okay.
I check that guy is still sort of suitably tied down. Is he aware of what's going on?
Yeah, he's got a gag in his mouth, and he's going.
Except
we
you can't hear him because he's in the silence.
That's also true, but you can see him making what would be that sound.
Right.
Okay, instead of zipping over to this corner, I'll go. Can I get to
What?
him? I can get to him.
You're crazy,
So,
man.
I'm gonna
So you're
go.
looking up the corridor. You're looking down at the man shouting, looking around a lot.
You told us to interact with the environment more. I'm interacting with the environment more. I take the whatever mouth restraint thing that he's gotten off.
Okay.
That's going to help a lot.
Well, it will when someone turns off the silence.
Sure.
Does he look confused that he's now trying to speak and not anything's happening?
Well, he hasn't been able to hear anything for a long time. No, not really.
That's my go.
Okay. And then Rugar, you're up.
I'm just going to move up a little bit, and I'm going to re-ready my attack back down the corridor because that guy's still back there.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. And then he did. Byron, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
This is a really convenient spell.
It's not doing very much, but yeah, for people who are hiding.
It keeps them moving, yeah.
Oh, that is a concentration spell. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
What, my one? Or
Anyway, carry on.
And I'm holding an action on the off chance the silence get dropped before I actually. So if I see anybody who looks threatening, who is a target, who I can cast my spell at when the silence is gone. Hopefully the silence goes before the target appears.
Okay. And then it's Click's turn.
I dispel my silence spell.
Ooh. Ah.
Ooh. I feel dizzy. Okay, and then I'm gonna move. Let's see. Where could I move? I guess I'll move here and ready an action to attack if any in the corridor.
Okay. And you see one of the guys go. He sort of comes around the corridor. At which point, anyone that can see this guy, feel free to attack.
I get an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hit?
Hang on, what happened to the map?
That hits. Hit F5, Alex. Does 5 damage.
I guess that doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Was that everyone who'd readied a thing who can see him?
Yeah, I can't see him.
Yep.
Okay, and at which point he grabs the large stone door that you guys sort of push through and pulls it back into place,
Damn it.
shutting you off from the main part.
Ah. That's handy.
Are we out of initiative, Graham?
Yes,
Okay.
Let's go talk to
sort
this
of.
guy.
But you don't. Yeah, you are.
Right, let's take stock. Who needs healing?
Me.
Well, I owe you a healing potion, so why don't you get it?
Okay, you got a healing potion?
I walk carefully
Yes.
around this trapdoor.
Well, hang on.
Alright.
What I'd say is before we immediately start looking at consumables, 15 minutes is a time for a short rest, and it would let us gain our actions back before using 50 gold worth of.
That's true. That might be
That's-
worth doing if we can do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could take 2 sessions of 15, one for a contingent of people to keep an eye on the stone door, while everyone else has a short rest, and then alternate. So we take 30 minutes just to do a combined half and a half.
I don't need to take a short rest in that it has no benefit for me.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a good plan. Let's do that.
What's
would love a short rest.
Is it your roll a hit dice for your recovery in a short rest?
Yeah.
And you get to choose how many hit dice you
Why
want.
isn't my
Yeah,
light
you
working?
can roll as you can roll them more than one. Yeah.
Well, I only have one, so.
Ah.
No.
Then, yeah, I would love a short rest to get
So
my...
as you guys are like just all resting, sitting down, not doing a lot, Latricus is like, "What the hell are you doing, man? We need to get out of here."
Well, we need to make
Well.
a plan. We need a rest.
Well, the
You're
guy in the
Latricus?
corner at least has said that.
Yeah, I was about to ask him if he's Latricus, actually.
And while we're sort of healing up and resting up, we say, right, we're going to need some answers from you. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, Mr. GM, could I have some light, please?
Light.
Yeah, like light cantrip.
Yep. What does it give you?
20 bright and 20 another further 20 dim. Thank you. I'll loot these bodies.
All right, so Alex already went through one and found not a huge amount of stuff. You find a few sort of cultist type items. They all seem to be wearing, again, similar robes. The person here is wearing what seems to be some sort of cultist outfit. And so you find a few kind of religious-y looking things, but they don't seem to have anything of great value with them.
Right, so who's this guy?
Shall we go chat to him? And
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you
oh,
this.
actually,
What do you mean, chat to me? You need to get me out of here now.
since I've
Hey,
been
last
hanging,
time. Sorry.
since I've been around Bastion Bay for a while, do I recognise him?
Have you been to this pawn shop before?
Probably.
Then you would recognise this guy as Latricus.
Latricus. All right. Well, we'll tell him that we're friends of Dobson. He sent us to rescue you.
And then Rogar just takes the screwdriver out of his pocket and says, "Is this a left-handed screwdriver?"
A fucking fantastic job you're doing of rescuing me. It looks like I don't know. Well, at least I ain't getting tortured anymore. That's a plus.
What did he want from you?
I don't know, crazy fucking nut jobs. They thought I stole from them, but man, they're fucking whack. They've been torturing me for hours. I don't know what the hell they want.
Okay.
All right. Can you fight?
I don't know, man. I'm a bit beat up. I'm not looking too good. I can certainly have a go though.
All right. Grab a sword off one of those dead guys then.
Just remember that.
Can we check the walls? Just check there's no kind of other ways out of here.
Well, this is his place. He would know about all the secret entrances.
Oh
no?
yeah.
There's only one way in and one way out, and that's the way you...
Damn it.
All right.
We're gonna have to break out of here then, aren't we?
So, there's one thing I could help with.
Mm-hmm.
I have a darkness spell.
Ooh, hang on. Do we still have the shell that can do the wind? We
Yes.
can blow the doors
We
open.
have.
Oh, let's blow
But
the
I
fucking doors
huff
off.
and I puff and I blow your door off.
Hey, yeah, we could use that. If we use that in conjunction with the darkness spell, cast the darkness spell so it, covers most of them. We
Well,
can just
first-
leg it then.
Yeah.
That
So
might
yeah,
be handy.
I can cast the darkness spell around the door. I need to check what's the radius, but they can see nothing, even with dark vision.
Can you
But-
cast that through a door?
Uh,
I think you need to be able to see where you want to cast it.
oh, it's a touch range, so short answer is no. But I can touch the door, and it would be around the door.
Oh, well,
So
Yes.
hang on. So one thing that I notice is
Oh,
we've
no,
got
sorry.
time on our side at the minute. Okay, no one's coming to kill us. We've got a situation where they're probably going to set traps for us on the other side of the door, right? But we can
Don't give him
work
ideas.
together and think of a really smart way about this.
well, look,
We
if we can find something small that you can throw, we can cast darkness on the small thing, like a stone or whatever. Chuck it through the door in the direction of where we think the people are, and then they'll be in the dark.
Yeah, if at the point you choose is an object you're holding, then if you move the object, then it's
Yeah.
it
So
moves the
just need
darkness
something
over
that you
there.
can chuck through the door, and then
So-
we just try and leg it out.
I'm not quite 100% sure I understand the circumstances here. These guys had this guy tied to a bed. They're beating the shit out of him. What are these papers over here in the bottom corner of the room? And just what
Those
the
papers are like just the light. This room. So this room looks a lot like a bedroom. There's obviously a bed that Latricus was tied to. Other than that, it's just generally looks like. And Latricus says, "Yeah, man, this is my bedroom where I come to relax. I didn't realize I'd be tied to the bed and tortured in here."
So your bedroom is with a secret door in the middle of a basement behind 5 or 6 closed steel locked doors.
Well, they're all wooden doors, and none of them were
No,
locked.
the one to get down from the top of the shop to the bottom here.
All
was
right, yeah.
steel.
Well, that's the basement door. You don't want any fool wandering down here. It's where I keep my stock. Man, you guys are idiots. What are you even doing down here?
We
Hey,
came to help
look.
you.
Do you want to
Listen,
stay tied to the bed?
shut your face. If you can get me out of here, and get me out of here soon, there'll be a fucking big reward. Just sort something out and stop fucking talking.
Is everybody in this town an asshole, or is it just?
He doesn't come across as an arsehole. He just comes, the last few hours, and he really just.
All right. Okay. So let's formulate a plan then.
Yeah, plan. That would be a good idea. What you got? Come on. You look like the kind of guys who come up with good plans.
I reckon the darkness idea would probably work.
So the only
But,
problem with darkness is I'm not sure. It's like if they ready the attacks and they see us come out of the darkness, they can still attack us? Or can we actually do a surprise on them because they don't expect suddenly this darkness to appear and then we just dash out of it and attack them?
Well, so I would try and open the door just a little bit, and then just throw whatever we've cast darkness on through the little kind of gap.
But that gives it away that we're coming out.
I know, but if they're going to fire, then we'll still be behind cover because it's only a tiny bit open.
You can also use a dust devil. Stick a dust devil in the corner. That might push them out into the centre if they don't move themselves.
Rogar kind of bangs his swords together, and a little bit of flame comes out of his nostrils, like he's ready for a fight. He just says, "Let's go get them."
Or if there's 4 of them. Then,
Also, we did already hit one with a load of arrows, so
Yeah.
All this stuff.
I mean, the only thing is, if there's a caster in there, that's going to be a bit of a nuisance. And you probably want to use the dark, or get the darkness on them so that they can't see you to target you with spells. Would be a good idea.
Just keep in mind that we can't see either.
Yeah. But we've been through there already, so we know where the door is. We go in and then we turn left, don't we?
So you don't want to deal with them because I'm sure there's a way to. We have to deal with them at some point.
We could do the smart idea, which is tie everyone into a big rope, and someone at the front pulls us along the way, so we can. Second, the first person's out of the darkness, it becomes really easy for the next people in the line to go through.
I know, but then you're tied together for the rest of the journey out, aren't you? Which could be a problem.
Okay, but you could just hold on to the rope, not tie yourself onto the rope, so you could drop it as soon as you get clear.
Oh, yeah, you could do, I guess. Well, but what's the radius on the darkness?
Let me see.
15 foot.
So if you throw it into a corner, it's not going to cover the whole room, is it? So we'd probably be able to see the bit we want to head to.
It's going to make 6 squares.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think if we're all rested and we're all back up to full hit points, we'd probably be alright anyway, wouldn't we?
I think what we want to avoid is just them shooting at us as soon as we come out, right? If we can manage to avoid that, then we could take care of them.
Yeah, but if they've got an action ready, then I don't know a way around that, really.
But they would have an action ready for something like...
Yeah, the dust devil.
If someone comes out of this door...
Okay.
Just send the dust devil out.
Alright, send the dust
actually
devil. Yeah, okay, send the dust devil out through the door and...
Yeah, okay.
it's like you need some sort of illusion wizard to trick them.
I have.
I have minor illusion.
I can. I've got a minor illusion. Do you want a minor illusion?
No, well, use the dust devil, but keep the darkness one in reserve, because that might come in handy, especially once you know where they are. If you see somebody that looks like a caster, you can.
Alternatively, we could do a minor illusion. Blow open the door, have a minor illusion in the doorway. Let them shoot the minor illusion.
Yes,
Work out
that's
what
very
it
good.
is,
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I love
and
that.
then send in the dust devil to sweep them out the corner.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
that's
so
good.
everybody else needs to stand out the way so they can't actually hit us. Is that right? That sounds like a good plan. Let's do that then.
Do you remember
Okay.
what the room
Roll
was
the
like?
dice. But hang on. Are we gonna untie this guy?
He's already.
What do you mean
Yeah.
untie me? Of course you're gonna fucking untie me.
I thought that was done already. Sorry, I would have done
Yeah.
that first
Yeah,
thing
we
before the
untied
rest.
Yeah, he's untied.
Wait, hang on. I go to untie him and
He's
say,
already untied. They just said that.
Yeah, he's untied.
he's still on the bed. He's still tied at. Fine. Okay, he's untied. Whatever. And we've
That's
looted all of the bodies.
Yes, we've searched all the bodies.
So we can switch the lights off as well.
Okay.
Is there any light source in this?
Yeah,
area?
I had a torch, didn't I?
Yeah,
You-
this torch over here is lit as well. Did you want that out?
No, leave that on, but take my torch off.
You
I'll
have a
be
torch
carrying.
on?
So they just don't see us while we're.
You don't have a torch on, Graven.
Don't I?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know. All right. I'll find
Byron
out.
has his light cantrip. on.
Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So if we're in the darkness, they wouldn't see us. But I mean, natural darkness, unless they have dark vision, of course.
Well, that was a dwarf. That one we shot.
Uh huh.
They have dark vision. They do, don't they?
Yeah,
No.
we can't see either. So
All right. Oh, let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay, so I do the gust of wind of the.
I've already got the illusion set up now.
Okay. So I just use that the something's kiss, Queen's kiss to do
Blow
the wind.
blow the doors. Yeah.
Okay. So, what? Can you click on it so I can read it?
I just have it as an item.
Oh,
So-
the Queen's Kiss. Sorry, I
Yes.
just
Yeah, yeah.
realised what you're talking about.
So I
All
just
right,
blow
okay.
in the short end of it, and
Yeah. All right. So as you blow at your gust of wind at the door, it slams into the sort of the stone door in front of you, and it seems like nothing really particularly happens. It just kind of like whirls around in front of the door and stops.
awesome. Does it actually only open on the inside? That is a possibility.
Well, hang on. Let's ask the guy whose bedroom it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's this door open?
He says, "Well, you can open it from in here. You just gotta push it."
Okay. So
We just tried that with the wind and it didn't work.
well, it's too heavy.
Oh.
So, but we could pull it in as well, because that would give us a bit of, and then the illusion can go.
We're gonna have to push it, aren't we? Though.
Can we not pull it in?
I don't think it opens that way, only outwards.
Ah.
It was a protective measure, you see. But with
How did the other guy close it? He closed it from the outside.
yeah, he like pulled it closed.
So you can pull it. That's my point. Because we pushed it in.
You
We pushed
The-
it to open it from the other
the
side.
door
Yeah.
opens. You're right, you did, but
Yeah.
maybe you didn't. Maybe it's a clever door.
So if it can open on both sides, but you can only push it, or you can just pull it. So
Yeah, you can try and pull it and see what happens.
So maybe Graven, you do that, because
Yeah. Go on. I'll pull it. I'll pull the door.
and then
Okay.
you stay behind. And
So
then
as you sort of go up to pull the door,
but we should take
you
cover.
don't find any sort of handle or anything on this side of the door. And Latricus sort of says, "That's why it opens outwards. Push it, man."
All right. I'll give it a push.
Hang
Okay.
on, I'll come along and we'll both push together because it's going to be.
Will somebody get ready to fire something?
Okay, so
Alright.
you're trying to strengthen the
Already
door
a
open, are you?
fireball.
I already an action to attack.
Yeah.
If I see.
Yeah, I'm going to ready a crossbow attack as well.
Yeah.
And obviously,
So do you want to
Byron,
make
ready
a
with the-
strength check? Is that what you want?
Yes, please.
23.
All right, so you both like push as hard as you can on the door, and it starts to move a little, but not really. The door is kind of like seems to be pretty firmly locked in place.
They've
Okay.
probably barricaded us on the other side.
Let's get another person. Come on, let's push.
Okay, I come and push.
All right, we got 3 of us.
Does it work?
Have
Hang
you-
on, Click
rolled a
hasn't rolled
strength?
yet.
Oh, I have to roll. Sorry. Just the strength.
21.
please. All right, so you all push on it together. You don't really think Click's helping out too much. Raven's got his big bulging muscles. He's pushing it as hard as he can. Got a vein popping in the side of his head, but it doesn't really, just by pushing it, doesn't really seem to be doing much, if anything at all.
Okay, hang on.
Rogar, can you come down and help?
I go back into the room. I grab the bed, and I take the bed to the door, and we're going to use it like a battering ram.
Okay.
So we get 2 people on the left of the side, 2 people on the right side, and we're going to pick it up and slam it repeatedly into the door.
All right.
I
Okay.
realise Graham might not have an icon for bed.
No, well we can role play that in our minds. It's fine.
Imagine, eh?
Go on then.
That's
Alright,
what
so-
D&D's all about.
So for the first slam, I want you to roll an attack roll. Just one group one.
Using what weapon?
You in the bed?
Is there a plus anything?
Yeah.
Well, are you proficient with beds?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So the first
Oh,
one,
God.
you slam it against the door, and you hear the bed splinter a bit, and the door doesn't quite budge. You feel like this might be the way to go, though.
Cool.
Isn't that same as a strength check? Because you get your strength modifier, don't you?
You just keep rolling, and I'll tell you when you get through. Don't worry.
I don't know what I'm rolling.
You're not. Bron's doing it for you all. I said one
Oh,
group
alright.
check. Bron's doing it.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'll shut
Alright.
up then.
So this time, as you're around the bed, and you start hearing the splintering of wood, and you see a few cracks start to appear in the door. You will pull the bed back and have one more go. Smash it in again. This time, you see a few like bits of wood fall off the door, and you can start to see a few cracks of light coming through the door now. So you slam in again. This time the door like shudders and like pushes, and you can now see quite a big hole through. You can see that both of the sofas that were in the room are now on top, like have been leant against the door. And
One last. Come on. Oh, shit!
this time you decide you go quite a bit further back, and you take a big run up, and Latricus goes, "Come on, guys, you can do it!" As you all just smash the bed through the door, taking not only the bed but all of you guys through as well, straight into the other room.
Nice.
Is there anybody in here?
No, there is nobody in there.
Ah,
They've all left.
cool.
And Latricus says, "Whoa, man, what this taking so long?" It sort of like hobbles past you and says, "Come on, follow me," and heads
All right.
upstairs.
I'll follow him.
Yep.
He takes you back into
Hang
the. You
You've
can
got
all
to
go.
be sure that everybody's gone.
Ah, well, you're following Latricus. You
Yeah.
all seem committed to this cause. Oh, if only you was a triple agent. And you went back up in the main storeroom, and he goes, "What the fuck's going on here? Oh, man. Betsy and Bob. Oh, man. It's going to take ages to replace them.
Can't see anything. Dark.
You need to go to the northeast of the
Press,
map.
hang on.
And your dog is right there.
Oh yeah, there we are.
He says, "Oh, no, Rex." And he sort of runs over and he picks up the... Says, "Oh, no, man. Oh, if any of you got to... He's still alive. Oh, if any of you got to heal him, quick, come on."
I give him mine. So there you go.
He says, "Oh, thanks, man." And he just like pulls it down the dog's throat, and the dog just like... and starts
Oh,
like
no.
wrapping itself around there. He says, "Oh, man. That's the best, man. Good job. You guys.
I don't think Dobson's going to be happy to hear we tested it on animals.
He says, "Come on, follow me back up to the shop, and I'll see if I can sort you out some sort of reward."
All right.
Sounds good.
What was down the other set of stairs?
Did you ask that out loud?
Yeah.
He says, you ain't got to worry about that, man. You just come upstairs and I'll sort you out."
You're not worried that the other guys went down there?
Hey, man, I'm going to lock that door, and I ain't going to open it. If they're down there, it's going to be painful for them. And he takes you back upstairs to the main cafe area, also known as his shop.
Cafe area.
Losing that. And he says, "Oh man, that was intense." And he goes and sort of sits down on one of the chairs with his dog. It's just sort of like,
I feel tiny.
He says, "So, who are you guys? How'd you know I was down there?"
Well, we're from Flamescar, and Dobson heard that you went missing and was worried about you, and he told us about it, and we thought we'd come and see if you needed some help.
Dobson, man, he's always been a good sort. Yeah, cool. I tell you, I thought I was a goner. They weren't the nicest of folk, you know. They abused me in ways I didn't know was capable of.
Who were they?
Who were they?
That was Moran. She's a local cultist who I had the pleasure of dealing with a few times before, and she thought I sold her some Dachi talisman, and well, you don't want to get on the wrong side of those pikeys. I tell you, I thought I had it covered, but it turns out she had some muscle, converted a few more to her sadistic ways. But it seems you guys put an end to that.
So, the question I have is, these guys, they're clearly skilled enough to make undead.
Yeah.
Is there any connection between them and the undead shark?
I wondered the same thing.
No, man, I don't think she had that power. She was a crazy lady, you know, crazy. She could read a spell, but she couldn't. I don't think she could control and make a shark keep coming back from the dead. She was also not often from. She comes from down south, and she only comes around here occasionally. I think I'd have seen her more if she was to do with those shark. I don't know, man. Maybe, but I don't think so.
What was her name?
Moran, man.
Moran.
Ron. Crazy as a cat in leather.
That is crazy.
She says, "Yeah, listen, man, listen. I offered you a reward. Wait there." And he disappears back, sort of in the basement. And he a few minutes, and then comes back and he says, "Here you go, man. They didn't find this." And he hands you over a large bag. Seems to be fairly full of gold. And he hands it over to Click. He says, "Yeah, man, thanks for rescuing my dog. There's a little bit extra in there for you." And sort of rough weighting. You reckon there's about where's the thing gone? You reckon there's about 300 gold pieces each in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Woo. Did you say there's a bit of extra for me?
He says, yeah. So there's 300 times 5.
Sorry, what?
There's 300 gold pieces times 5 in that bag.
Oh, nice.
So he said there's a lot extra for you. Whether you split it evenly is up to you guys.
Yeah, let's
I just muted myself.
it.
He then says, as a gift, an ongoing gift. You know, I think we're friends now. Let's call it friends. I'll give you 20% off whenever you come around. I think that's only fair. You know, you saved Rex and me, and I'm actually pretty grateful.
Actually,
All right, thanks.
I like this guy. I say this out loud. I like this. I like this guy. I like this shop. But half of these guys, the ones that were pinning us down, aren't you worried they're going to come back for you? Do you want to accompany us back to Flamescar? Or, I mean, do you want us to...
Flamescar, no man, I'm cool here. This is my home. It's my business. I gotta get back up. I'm running. I can't be closed for this long, man.
But what if they come back for you?
Ah, man, they were hard muscle. You've seen the ringleader gal, Miran. She was in charge. Once she was gone, I don't think she had the buy-in. She was the crazy one. I don't think they'll be coming sniffing around here. And if they do, well, we got Crown's Guard for a reason. I think I need to go and have a chat with them and make sure that I'm better. You know, I pay my taxes. I should be better protected by this. I'll be having words. Don't worry.
What can we tell Dobson to make him know that you're safe?
Oh man, tell him I'll be seeing him around, man. I owe him. Yeah, man.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks, and thanks again, man. That's it's been a ride.
Well, you're welcome.
And then Rogar just shows him the screwdriver again and says, "How much for this?"
For that, man, I'll tell you what, man. You can keep that. You can keep that.
Thanks.
No worries. You have to do this some DIY. Yeah. Cool.
Well, good. Then
All right. Awesome.
let us know if you need some more help.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, come on anytime. You know, special discount for my friends, and I'm always got a few interests.
That's good to know.
Very good. Too.
We'll be back.
Yeah, man. Cool, man.
Rogar, do you need some escorting back to your ship?
Yes, I should probably go and find my crew and give them this left-handed screwdriver I found.
Should we tag along?
Yes, I'm sure they'd love to meet you.
All right. Let's do that.
Farewell.
Cheers again, guys. Cheers.
Okay. Oh, and what's your dog's name?
It's well, we call him Rex, but it's the Abominous Rex. He's cool, man. He knows how to surf and everything. I'll have to show you one day.
Oh, that sounds interesting. All right.
Cool, man. Yeah. All right. See you later, fellas. Bye. And you find yourself back in the town of Flamescar.
So, where's your ship?
So let's just say, follow me down to the docks. Why can't I move my token anymore? Or do you just want to move us down to the docks?
This could be I'm going to need to anyway, but this is likely because this is the one that I didn't give you. Rogar. Right, you can now, and I'm going to take them, and I'm going to move you down. Love, take me down to the streets.
Oh, we're back here.
Captain Asshat.
Do you think it'd be worth taking a bit of a rest?
Well,
Just
just did.
rested up in the room.
That was a short rest.
Well, I think we're gonna head to Flamescar soon. So
Yeah.
So we get to the docks, and Rogar kind of looks around, and then he sort of wanders down here and just talks to this guy, and he just comes back over here looking very sad.
Has the ship gone?
He says, my crew have gone without me.
Bastards.
But what about the screwdriver then?
Well,
How could they go without?
I guess they don't need it.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I guess the good news is the blockade is over.
Well, you can come with us back to Flamescar. We've got plenty of places to stay there.
Sort of looks up and smiles, says, "Really?"
Sure.
He says, "Oh wow, it sounds great. Yeah, I'll come back with you."
I'm
How
sure
are
we
you-
could find a use for that screwdriver there.
Can you heat hair rollers?
He says, "I don't know what those are, but I can try."
You're on.
All right.
Graham,
Hello.
this boat has Captain Assam on.
All right. So as you walk up to that boat, You sort of walk up and
Which boat? Sorry.
the one where Bron is stood.
Oh, okay, over there.
You walk up, and as you do so, you see some guy like rummaging around with the in the deck, and he looks up and he goes, "Arr, Bron, hello, me hearties. How you doing? I haven't seen you in ages." And you are looking into the eyes of Emmanuel.
Oh, cool. I gestured to the guys to come over.
Hey.
Yes, it's grieving. Nice to see you again, laddie. How's it been doing?
Click,
Good,
be careful flying. You were warned about that.
It's low altitude.
How's life, Emmanuel? Seen you for a couple of weeks.
It's been eventful, to be say. I've been getting around, been trying to find out trying to get my crew back, get a ship. I'm making progress, making my rounds. But for now, I'm just helping this lady out, sort hers out, so she can get out on the waters. Arr.
Good,
And,
good for you.
Click and Roga, and probably Byron. You will see a fairly old-looking pirate, but he looks pretty decent. He's got a like red captain's outfit on, a peg leg and a claw. And he's looking pretty. He looks pretty awesome, old and piratey.
This is the pirate we rescued who'd been stranded on an island.
They surely did, lads. You did a good job there. And he looks something like. I'll show you a picture in a minute.
Looks like Captain Morgan.
He does look a lot like Captain Morgan, actually. It's a very accurate assessment. So what have you been up to then since?
Well, killing undead sharks.
Aye, I hear that's a good business. I've heard good stories about you. I heard Captain Jasan made you go under to kill the shark.
He did.
He's a bit of a bastard.
He's a lot of a bastard.
It'll have to make a heroic story for your pirating careers now, don't it, lads?
That's true.
You don't like Captain Jasan, do you?
Aye, well, he's well respected on the waters. He's a good captain. He's good with his crew.
How can he be well respected if he forces people to go to their certain death?
Hey, well, you're still here, aren't you, lads? And he just winks at you with a cheeky little wink and says, "Arr, you see, maybe he got the best out of you after all." Arr.
Yeah, he could have just asked us.
Aye, and what would you have done, lads? Would you have gone down there knowing you'd be probably facing certain death? Or would you have pansied out like and not gone down there? Arr. Arr.
Yeah.
See, maybe Captain Jasan has his ways. He might not always be the best personality. But you can see why his crew respect him.
No!
Arr, well, arr, you over there, you look very piratey. Have you been out on the waters? Have I? And he's talking to Rogan at this point.
Which is you, Mike.
Sorry,
Also known as Rogar.
It sounded like you cut out a bit.
Did I? Oh, sorry.
Well, I didn't quite hear what you said.
He says,
Mind you,
"Arr."
your internet's been doing very well.
I know.
Yeah,
Arr,
yes.
arr, yes.
It's been doing like normal.
So far, so good. He's like, "Well, I gotta get back to work, lads. Otherwise, she's backhanded me before." And he sort of gives her a wink and starts moving ropes and things around again. He says, "Arr, I'll be catching you around. Maybe you could buy me beers." Arr.
All right, well, we'll see you around then.
Nerd, nice to meet you. And he bows to. He says, "Nice to meet you. What's your?"
Who mentioned it about his internet?
Cut out again.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay. Was he talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm Click. Nice to meet you.
Ah, nice to meet you too, laddie.
And if you're off, then don't let us keep you.
Arr. See you again soon. And he sort of gets back to work.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to zip round just down to here. and just take a quick look at Captain Athan's ship. How many crew on board do I notice, Graham?
So you can see sort of 5 or 6 crew milling around on the top of the ship. There are a few towns guard wandering up and down the pier, and you can sort of see that there are a few go underneath the ship and come back out.
Where's the town
It's quite
guard?
bustling. Just sort of generally wandering up and down the pier.
Okay. So it looks to be a well-guarded ship.
The ship itself is not particularly guarded. The people on top are going about their business, doing their daily prep. And there are towns guarding the general town area, port area.
Don't get into trouble.
I think we should
He's
go to
gonna
the.
steal the ship, aren't you?
I think we should go to the pub for an evening drink.
Right. Okay. That sounds a lot more sensible than stealing the ship.
I suggest it's the pub back in Flamescar.
No. It's the pub here.
Are you looking for what's his face? Asshat man.
No. I'm just thinking maybe we should spend an evening here in this nice town and just see how things change as the evening progresses.
Right.
Graham,
Yeah.
just FYI, this is a recce. This isn't like going to be an unexpected turn of events.
Sure. All right. Well,
I'm not gonna be like, I steal the boat, bitches.
what we're
I
going to do
honestly
is
thought that's what you were gonna do.
what we're going to do is you guys can certainly stay in the in Blue Water Tavern for a night or so. At which point you can probably head back to Flamescar. So what we'll do is we will do the Blue Water Tavern that's out of session, and I'll write up all the things that happen between now and the back to Flamescar.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Also, don't forget you now got lots of gold.
Yep, I do give everybody's share, but maybe we'll do it in Flamescar actually.
Okay.
So just an FYI on that, Click currently is holding the bag that's got what? About 5k, sorry, what?
300 times 5.
1500 gold.
Yeah. I'm
Let's hope
happy
he
to.
doesn't fly the coop.
I'm the governor. So I fly. I fly away. Forever. No. I would happily give your share here, but I feel like we would bring some unintended attention.
I
Yeah.
do not think splitting that amount of money in a pirate town is a good idea.
And when
what I
you
thought
go,
as
when
well.
you head back into the tavern, you hear the musical stylings of
No.
the Bastion Wanderers,
Oh, they're back.
who are still playing and have been every time you come in.
They do every time.
I think
they're
robots.
undead as
I
well.
think they're like animatronic.
Or they're undead as well. They just non-stop keep playing.
Oh, that'd be a twist if everyone in Bastion Bay was a zombie.
There would
Maybe
be.
they're not the real Bastion Wanderers. This is a tribute band. Just haven't noticed.
Maybe Bastion Bay is just all in your head. Who knows?
Well, technically, isn't all of this just in our head?
It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Which is all in Cameron's head.
At which point we will bring the session to a close.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So everybody gets 300
Oh, hang on, I haven't moved you back to the tavern.
gold pieces.
Woo! This is where you are, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, for those of you that haven't seen it, i.e. Byron and potentially Rhaegar.
True.
You mean Rogar?
No.
Him as well.
And that's
This
the
is
band
the
there in the corner. Yep, this is the Blue Water Tavern.
I can't hear them playing.
Including the secret door.
Sorry?
Oh, I can hear them now. Yeah.
I've turned the music off, sorry.
It's worth turning on. They're good.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
What? It's rude.
All right.
Okay. And you will get 500 XP.
500.
Uh-huh.
Yay, level 2.
Fantastic. Oh, I've got ages to get to level 6. It's kind of depressing, really. 500.
I'm pretty sure you got like 1,000 XP last time though, so stop whinging, you'll get there.
Last session we got like 300 XP, Gray.
Oh, maybe it was the one before. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't
the one
keep track.
before we got 1500s.
She's insane for one session.
And we almost died.
Did you say you're
That's
going to
true.
do a little write-up of what happens between here and Flamescar?
Yeah.
Just
We could make a pub channel as well, if anyone wants to talk to Rogar a bit more, find out some stuff.
Yeah.
and also just for Bron's general interest, if Byron gets to level 6, he gets to direct the wind, which is really very helpful when you're trying to look a boat.
Nice.
That is very interesting.
Graham, I have a question. You said 500 XP, right?
Yes.
I'm 50 XP away from level 4.
Oh, that definitely sounds like you need to do an amazing write back to Ariel and tell her all about the musical stylings of the Bastion Wanderers.
All right.
Voluntold.
Or, you know, you could just go and fight some towns guard. See what happens.
All right, let's spend the night and break into that ship.
We're not breaking into the ship. This is a fact-finding mission.
We're just breaking the ship, is that what it is?
Is there? Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well done. Good job.
Cool.
Don't forget to organise another session. Try and do it.
There's another one coming up, isn't there? Going to see the witches.
Are there any spaces
that?
left?
Well, if you are, I think there's only 2 of you that have filled out the doodles.
I have filled out the doodle.
No, you
Which?
haven't. Oh, you have. Yeah, Alex, Andy, and me.
The Witch Hunt,
Thank
is
you,
that the
Greg.
one?
Witch
Even
Hunt,
Alp
that's the
hasn't
one.
filled out the doodle for his own thing.
I haven't? No, I have.
No, you haven't.
Oh, I thought it was auto-filled for me. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you made it, so presumably you made all the dates you can do. But,
Yeah, I can basically do all the...
But you should fill it in as well, because then people know that you're... Because you haven't at the moment.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was...
I mean, I don't care how you organise games. I'm just trying to help confusion not happen.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, you should definitely not take Rogar on that trip. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Not even now that I'm a
Like
mighty
that.
level 2.
Yay, level 2. To be fair, that was ages away. You could be level 4 by then. Oh, it is also my birthday weekend next weekend, so if you want to play the week after, let me know sooner rather than later.
All right,
Okay,
good stuff.
cool. Thanks
Great.
a lot.
All right,
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks,
And,
Graham. That's cool.
Feel free to
Stuff.
upload your musical recordings to the YouTubes. I think it was a good session. Good job.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, cool.
Cheers, guys.
Okay,
Speak to
Thanks,
you
everyone.
later. Bye.
Cheers,
bye.